So welcome everyone to game number 1 in a best of 9 final between TaToH and Yo. This is in the event Who is number 2. As I said to the stream a few minutes ago, I feel like this whole event has showed that TaToH, Yo, and MBL are all very close, and that maybe Leary isn't in the best of shape, or maybe he's not as motivated as he once was before, because his showing was probably the most surprising and possibly disappointing thing of the whole 3-day event. TaToH faced Yo in one of the group stages,
watching replay of Leary
or in the group stage, and he got 3-0'd. So, while TaToH's been playing really good and got his wins where he needed them versus Leary and MBL to get here, he'll be up against a player who has shown that he can perform. Dave is with me, and this is a Huns War. Dave, it has been a long time since you and I have casted a Huns War together.
I feel like we're back in 2015.
Yeah, it's like these players should be Hera and MBL.
And these guys are close too.
Yeah, they're very close together.
There is not much room between their base, and the bases are quite open as well. So we might see a quick Huns War here.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, Yo cannot wall as easy as TaToH can. TaToH at least has that wood line near the stone where he could possibly wall to the north, but yeah, it's definitely open for him. Both players will have some hills to deal with. But at the same time, both players do have some safe resources to go to, both in wood lines and back golds and stones. TaToH has a back secondary gold. I think the main gold's fine, the wood's fine, and then Mr. Yo has the 4-tile gold in the back if he needs it, and a stone. It's not too bad.
Yep, the only ones I'm concerned about, I'm a little bit concerned about TaToH's main stone.
Yeah.
And then Yo's main gold is a bit exposed there on the front side.
Yeah, it's
also,
a good point.
Are those Yo's deer out there? I guess they are.
Yes, those are Yo's deer. Yeah, and that's something I think in every single game that Yo has played with the Hun Wars, he's always pushing deer. So that's something he'll normally do. That could complicate things. More often than not, you'll see players open up with scouts in a Huns War, but there has been some games where TaToH actually has gone for man-at-arms, gone for drushes and things. Man, TaToH's performance in the Hun Wars has been really good, because I would say that his advantage over all these other players is that he's good on non-Arabia maps, but the Hun War games have been really good from him.
Where's Yo? Oh, Yo's trying to find him. I was like, where's he going with that scout? You look at his scouting, like he's just trying to find TaToH.
Yeah, it's true.
Now he's looping back.
Well, he sees the 3-tile gold, and he knows that TaToH won't be near that, so he's immediately going the other way. Just missing that 4-tile gold, but I'm sure he'll see the stone soon. He'll get there before TaToH does. TaToH is pushing deer instead. Yeah, okay. Now, the question is...
might actually run into the TC.
Yeah, he realized, man. That's after running your scout into TCs hundreds of times over the years. Like, he realized main stone, large hill, flat area. Yeah, I'll avoid it. Look, it's almost as if he knows it's there.
Oh, he does. He saw that straggler tree.
Yeah.
As soon as you see one of those, you just, like, nope. You just nope right out.
Yep. Well, TaToH doesn't have the scouting info. Yo hasn't seen too much yet. He'll probably see the lumber, but this will help Yo. I think scouting early lets him know that he needs to apply some pressure or play it safe. But remember, you cannot steal someone's sheep in Dark Age, you can't steal their boars in Dark Age, and you can't snipe vills until after 7 minutes. So this would be the time, right when players are getting loom, funny enough, when villagers could be sniped. But no deer pushing for Yo. Like, normally what happens here is he'd go up on 21 or 22 pop and maybe build a farm or two, as opposed to no farms and pushing deer.
And now TaToH's doing the same thing that Yo did. He's going south. He's trying to find his enemy.
Yeah, it's just uncommon for them to be this close, I guess. So he has to go through the same process. But the
I like how he
similar.
split the difference, though. Instead of going straight south, he's just kind of like diagonal, so he's going to find him faster than Yo did.
That can be a riskier method, because he could miss Yo if he was in the south, but I think he should realize...
Oh, he's looping back the wrong way. That's not good when you're almost feudal age, and now Yo's coming forward with that barracks.
Oh no, this could hurt TaToH so much. Funny enough, when I speak to TaToH, TaToH says he prefers to scout over pushing deer. Now, he didn't get overly greedy. Well, now he pushed 2 deer. That could be considered a bit greedy. This is a classic forward, Dave. This is the beautiful thing about Huns, right? You could do scouts, you can do man-at-arms, you could do what I believe is going to be a trash forward. Like maybe spear and towers.
TaToH, the way he built his barracks, he thinks Yo is to the south. He knows he's not now.
Yeah.
But he thought he was, and he was planning on walling at the front to prevent someone coming from that direction, and he's not expecting this at all.
No, he's not.
Not at all.
His stable's going up. This was a build that... this build was popular before we even were casters, Dave. Like from what I've seen with recorded games, Hun Wars used to be spearmen and skirmishers all the time. For a variety of different reasons, but the idea behind this build order, first off, you placed a tower and TaToH hasn't seen it. Oh, TaToH sees the forward. Okay. TaToH sees the forward.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, he could fight with villagers for now, but his scouts are not useful because they're a forward spearman.
This is real bad for TaToH here.
And I think he'll lose the villager as well. Yo already kills a vill. Also, walls in the lumber camp.
Got his scout hit twice as well.
Oof.
Is forced to make some spearmen of his own to counter the spears from red. And he's sending the scouts forward, and there's a potential to do damage because red's buildings are forward, so he can't really defend his base, but there's so much pressure coming down right now.
It's such an awkward thing to deal with, and I like how he's gone to stone immediately. Now, the issue is, he can still only place one tower. Now he's placing a defensive tower. Good. But look how many skirmishers and spears Yo already has. Oh! Yo loses a villager, though. Great job from TaToH. His scouts are weak now. But...
that'll probably be the only villager he picks off with those.
Yep. Whereas Yo has 9 military, has built a forward tower, a lot of harassment at TaToH's base. TaToH, when I spoke to him yesterday, after interviewing him, he had said that the thing about Yo is that he makes games very messy, and you often over or underreact. So TaToH said that he needs to be sure today that he doesn't overreact to Yo's pressure, because either if he overreacts and makes too much military, Yo will just outboom him. If he underreacts and makes too little military, Yo will kill him. So already we're seeing that here. And Dave, TaToH's going to another wood line, and these
Yo's
are weak
there.
bills. Yeah, Yo is already there because of the scouting from earlier.
Yep. And I mean, the skirmishers and spearmen are going to take forever to kill a villager, but it's just pressure, right? It's idle time he's causing, and he's distracting TaToH.
Yeah, it's so messy, isn't it? TaToH did send another scout forward. Yo sent a spearman back home. You know what we always say about forward buildings and how risky it is? Well, when they're this close, it's not that forward.
Exactly. I was just about to say that. Like, he could take 2 seconds. He's sending the spearman back.
Yeah.
And now he's going to tower the other side of that wood line, I think.
Yep.
Oh, man. This is so messy for TaToH. He's towering that wood line, and he's sitting on the other wood line.
Yeah, and TaToH's foragers can't forage properly. TaToH will have so many weak villagers because of all this.
This might be the GG moment here. Well, I think TaToH might try, but when this tower goes down, what does TaToH do?
Yeah, TaToH can't get counters in. Look at the berries at Yo's base. He's lost his scouts. We'll lose this scout. Well, he's lost enough HP for it to be worthless. He can't take any of his wood lines because of Mr. Yo's pressure. It's crazy.
No. I mean, he could still take it under the tower fire.
Yeah.
But where's he going to go now? He's going to move all of them out to that left wood line or the wood line at the back?
Dude, we're 16 minutes into the game. Yo has made this look so easy. There's so many wood line options for TaToH, and Yo has denied every single one in the space of 16 minutes, and now the weak villagers run to wood.
He sees them too. He sees that one woman who is the weakest.
Yep. Wow. Crazy. And now he'll just run away, turn back around and attack. Like, what TaToH needs, and he's needed this for a while now, is his own skirmishers. He needs enough skirmishers to snipe spears, and then hopefully any new scouts he create can kill Yo's skirms. But there's so much more military for Yo.
The thing I love about Yo, and what I think makes him different from the other Chinese players, like you were saying, TaToH said he makes things messy.
Yep.
He does make things messy, but he won't overcommit to the messiness.
Yes.
Like at some point in a game, he'll take a step back. And I saw this, I think they were playing Rooster with TaToH the other day.
Okay.
Where he was going in on TaToH's base.
It was a water map. I think it was islands or something. Yep.
And he saw TaToH went up, and he just slowed the game right down.
Well, and he has the ability to micro, and the game's over. Just like that. Well, you weren't wrong. It was a quick Hun war. What a play from Yo. This all came down to the scouting, in my opinion. Like, TaToH didn't scout the forward. He didn't know where Yo was. He was pushing deer instead. Yo could have pushed the deer if he wanted to, but he decided to get to the scouting intel, and right after scouting, decided on the right strategy. TaToH has got to be frustrated with himself there, but this is where TaToH shines. When you start drafting civilizations and picking maps, this is where TaToH can be very good. So that's what we'll do next. It's the beauty of Huns, man. You can have 15-minute games. You could have 2-hour-long games. 11 kills and 5 deaths for Yo. I had more food and wood. It wasn't the longest game, so I won't stick to the achievements for too long. That was perfect, man. That was so well executed.
That was one deer too many from TaToH.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so again, the way this works, everyone, is they pick home maps from a 12-map pool, and they do it all in the game room, so this will actually take some time. Yo has just picked Bedouins, TaToH's picked islands, and they'll just go back and forth, and then they'll do a civ draft, which I can show on the screen. Yeah, and back to your point about Yo, he's able to play standard and clean if he needs to. Like you look at Vivi, I'm not saying that Vivi can't play standard, but usually he relies on the messiness. If Yo's playing versus someone, like, let's say Viper, for example, or Leary, who are very clean and they don't like it messy, he could flip a switch and play either style if he wants.
Yeah, I never think of Yo as a messy player.
Me either.
I always think of him as a meta player.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It's very interesting that TaToH has that perspective.
I think his point...
Playing against him?
I think it was not necessarily just the messiness, but the overreaction was what TaToH had said. Because there, TaToH, he didn't scout it, and I think he even underreacted because his range was really late. So I think what TaToH meant was it's hard for him to know exactly how much pressure Yo's going to apply.
I think he was like 30 seconds late.
Yeah.
And when you're against Yo and Yo's that close, and he knows what strategy he's going for, and he scouted your entire base, 30 seconds is way too late.
Yeah. Well, if you think back to Hidden Cup 2, this is a reminder from Tarz in the chat. It was Yo versus TaToH. It was a best of 5. It was Hrolf the Ganger and Bleda. And Yo won 3-1, and those games were all super messy. I think because it was messy, I had said that Yo could have been Vivi at the time, but I was all over the place.
Dude, you said like 15
Shut
people could have been Vivi. See it, Tower. Vivi! It's Vivi!
Okay.
Mom! It's Vivi! I swear to God.
I don't know if you're like this, but for me, like, I wanted to pull the trigger and guess who people were more often than not, just so chat would get into it, you know? Like, if I guess the same person is 5 different people, it just puts a thought in chat's mind of who it might be.
Oh, we were both doing that.
We were both doing that, yeah.
100%.
Okay, so here are the maps so far. Yo has picked Bedouins. TaToH's picked islands. Yo's gone Mongolia. TaToH has Baltic. Notice the theme here. TaToH has islands, Baltic, then team islands. And then Yo has cross Scandinavia. TaToH went for Regicide Fortress. So those are all the maps, actually. And they'll post a civ draft here. Now, I would be very surprised if... well, you know what? I'm thinking of the global bans, because they each get 1 global ban. I wonder what civ they'd globally ban here. I was thinking Chinese, because Chinese is always so solid on Regicide Fortress, and normally some of the Nomad starts, but... Oh no, Bedouins is in there. Yeah, Chinese would be globally banned. What am I talking about?
Please, no Bedouins. I'm dipping out for like the first 2 minutes of not explaining that stupid map. I actually like the map. It's the problem.
It's the meme. All right, so
I'm gonna go grab a coffee so you can go through this.
Yeah, do your thing. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so trying to fit this all on your screen for you guys. There we go. The global ban was Chinese for TaToH, and the global ban was Malay for Yo. So none of those civs can be picked. The scoreboard and the civ draft are backwards. My apologies for that, but Indians, Huns so far for Yo, and TaToH has Mayans, Japanese. Sonovsky, thank you for the 8 months and all the wells. 6 wells, 8 months. It works. Thank you. Jerk, thank you for the 7 viewer host. This was 6 minutes ago now during that game, which was very quick. Soul, thank you for the whole year. You are awesome. And sorry I have not watched all the Lord of the Rings movies. Thank you for still supporting me. Thank you, Polo, for the $6 donation. He said, watching replay of Leary getting wrecked yesterday. Nice to see you not laying into him. T90, nice. I mean, as I said, this event has shown me that Yo, TaToH, and MBL are in top shape, and Leary not so much. So, especially when it comes to preparing, I think Yo and TaToH prepare a little bit more than the other two, and they've been playing really well, so. Yeah, Konskink, I know I'm going to miss it. What's up, everyone? Varion, thank you for the resub before the stream actually started today. Thanks, man. Hey, what's up, Obadiah? Boot Fighter, hello? They're not picking civs specifically for the maps. They can use any civ at any time. To answer your question, Boot. Now, they have to pick a lot of civilizations. This is a best of 9. So, Indians, Huns, Mongols, Aztecs, Vikings so far for Yo. Remember, TaToH has a lot of water maps, so he's gone with Japanese and Italians. Yeah, I think from what I've seen so far, it's pretty obvious Japanese and Italians will be used on water maps. Mayans will probably be used on Regicide Fortress. Then looking at Yo, Mongols is a sure thing for Scandinavia. Maybe he'll use Huns for water and Vikings for water. We'll see, but it will be easier for me to talk about it as the games go on. Why Spanish, though? Well, it's a strong civ on lands maps. I don't think TaToH would necessarily use that for water, but it can be very strong. Yo chose Koreans. Yo really loves his Koreans. Yeah, Mass Panic. That question doesn't really have anything to do with Age of Empires 2 at all. So, might want to ask somewhere else. Byzantines for TaToH. Okay, Byzantines, Celts, and then the final pick was Goths. Okay, now this is interesting. Do you remember when TaToH played Leary in the best of 5 the other day? Leary picked Regicide Fortress as one of his home maps. He picked Mayans. Everyone expected him to go Mayans on Regicide Fortress. And the final pick for TaToH that day was Goths, saving Goths for the counter. Now, Yo did the same thing here versus TaToH. That's so interesting to me. Now, the thing is, TaToH doesn't have to use Mayans for that. He could pick Celts there, and then it would be Goths versus Celts, and that could be more of a struggle for Yo. We'll see. Anyways, Dave's getting his coffee. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. Yeah, or Spanish. He could go for a bunch of different civs, Zybzek, but I would probably go Celts there. Have free access to the World Raiders, which counter everything Goths can make for the most part. Heard it on the grapevine. Welcome back for 15. Thanks, man. Byzantines would be one as well, yeah. But it always depends, right? I think Celts are a bit better because of the eco bonuses. T90 so hyped for another Goths game. Was great to watch last time. Well, we'll see. It's gonna happen. If this goes to 9 games today, we will see Goths at one point. Grim says T90, what would be your prediction for this series? Yo is too good right now. I was thinking 5-3 or 5-2 Yo going into the day.
No Spanish on water? That is real op.
I mean, Spanish can be good on water, but only in late game, James. And thank you for the dono.
They could be decent in early game too. They got the faster build speed.
Yeah. So I don't know how much you watched the previous days, but players picked Spanish. So MBL and Leary picked Spanish, but they tried to do conquistadors.
Oh no.
No.
Spanish are, I feel like Spanish get shoehorned into that one strat, right?
When they
and people
shouldn't
don't consider they don't consider all the other things that you can do with them. Like they're a very versatile civ. There's just no eco bonuses, so other than the build speed.
Yeah. Well, on water, compared to Italians, for example, Italians have the cheaper cost for each age. They have the cheaper dock techs and the cheaper fishing ships. Like, while Spanish might have really strong late game, you're going to fall behind in early game. So I haven't been a big fan of players picking Spanish, especially when in the past, in the previous sets, like MBL could have chose Malay, for example, and he didn't choose Malay, he chose Spanish instead. So, okay, Dave, did you happen to hear anything I said while you were getting coffee? I don't know if you had the stream up.
No, I walked outside and I have a bathrobe and my boxers on and nothing else, right? So I walked outside and my neighbor was there and I was like, "Hey, good morning," and then I forgot that I don't have a belt thing for the bathrobe, so it was just kind of like hanging over.
Dave's that one neighbor.
and she kind of just like
it's you know, when she?
People,
okay.
She was like pretty far down, like she's a couple doors down, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Good morning," and she kind of, you know, when people like squint at you and just kind of give you the up and down, and then, like walk into their place.
Oh, she didn't say anything. Oh man,
I was referencing last games.
Oh man, how does that make you feel?
It's not the weirdest thing she's seen me doing.
Oh my god, that's great. Well, anyways, while you were exposing yourself to your neighbor, I was talking about the civs, and if you take a look at the drafts, Dave. The first pick for TaToH was Mayans. One of the home maps here will be Regicide Fortress, so that's what you would expect. Yo's very last pick was Goths.
Is he gonna? I saw the other day TaToH.
TaToH did it to Leary.
Yeah, he picked Goth and Leary went Mayans.
Yeah, it's interesting though because TaToH, if he expects the Goth pick there, he could save his Celt pick or Japanese or something, both of which would be very strong against Goth. So. I mean, even Byzantines, there's plenty of options there.
Well, I mean, there's two civs here. TaToH has Mayans and Britons.
Yeah.
So there's two opportunities for Yo to counterpick.
Yep.
I find that Malay ban interesting. Is he afraid of a TaToH strat? Like,
I think he, from Yo's perspective, he probably wanted to remove like one of the best water civs.
Mm-hmm.
Malays being one of them. I would have probably globally banned Italians if I were him, but maybe he thinks Italians are overrated or something. But yeah, Malay is just because TaToH loves his water maps. TaToH will have islands and team islands. But the way this is structured is islands will be game number 2. That's what we'll see next.
Jerome, I resent that. Dave is like your fun drunk uncle. It's 9:32 in the morning, man.
Dave texted me last night, and he said, "I'm a try to make it tomorrow." He misspelled tomorrow, so I imagine you had a few. "I'm a try to make it tomorrow, morning. Don't tell the stream I'm coming in, though. Let's surprise them. I'm effed right now." That was at 2 a.m. last night. So he was awake 7 hours ago. I got like a full 9 hours of sleep. So
it's fine. Everything is fine.
Yeah, it's okay. We're doing all right. Hey, man, we've had much earlier start times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Thank God that's not happening anymore. I think 9 is
I remember waking up at like 6:30 one morning thinking, why am I doing this?
Mm-hmm. That's the worst when you wake up at 6 or 7 to cast and the games are awful.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's always the worst. Oh, it's Regicide Fortress next. Oh my God. TaToH expected the counterpick of Goths and he used Celts. This is exactly what I said. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Dave, I am so impressed with the mind games. That's brilliant.
Yeah, that's just reading your opponent, which something which TaToH is extremely good. Probably the best player.
Yeah.
Either him or Viper at reading their opponent. And Celts is a hard matchup for Goss.
It's really difficult. You start with a castle and Regicide Fortress. So, trading your unique unit's fairly easy in Castle Age. Celts have a better eco than Goths, that's for sure. Quite simply, there's not much that Goths can do versus full Woad Raider. But then again, Goth spam can sometimes make up for the fact that Goth champions aren't as strong as Woads. Anyways, TaToH's had a little bit of trouble bringing in his first... Yo's had a little bit of trouble bringing in his first boar. On Regicide Fortress, you start with walls and towers and pre-built farms. It's normally a map that's build order oriented, where players will just boom for a while. You know what? I think we might be seeing a re or something here because it's paused. But these civs will stick, and Regicide Fortress will be Goths versus Celts. What a play from TaToH. That was so smart.
I actually like... Maybe we won't see a re. I don't know. I like Yo's base more than TaToH. So at least he's got that.
Yeah.
He's got those towers in the front. It's nice and defensive. Whereas TaToH, all the towers are in the back. So there's a possibility for Yo to push forward, maybe onto that stone or gold, but far enough back from the wall that it can't be ranged from a tower.
Yeah. Yeah, that is funny on this map, how the buildings are placed sometimes. Occasionally you'll have your barracks on top of your berries, and your houses on top of your berries, which sucks. You know why Yo had paused it, I believe? Check out how low his scout is, HP. He actually went back into his castle for a second there. Oh no, there's a re from TaToH. Never mind. Okay. Well, there's 2 restarts for both players today in the best of 9, and TaToH just used his early. Maybe it was because he had no protection on the front of his base, Dave. That's probably it.
He just... Yeah, but, like... Calling a re?
Yeah, a re on Regicide Fortress is... Like, maybe...
Not a terrible map.
Yeah, maybe he sees this as his sure win, and he wants to make sure that he gets it. Because he obviously counterpicks.
It is a pretty sure win, but, like, calling a re in that situation is a good way to make it not a sure win if you get an even worse map.
Yep.
You know?
Wow. I just think that's so cool, man. Leary got outsmarted by TaToH when TaToH drafted Goths and stuck with it. And then Yo tried to do the same thing, and TaToH said, nope, I'm choosing Celts. Nice try, buddy. And he'll use Mayans elsewhere. He might use Mayans on Bedouins or something when we get there.
I want to see Yo, because it's extremely hard for Goths to win versus Celts in even Castle Age, in Feudal Age, in Imperial Age. I want to see him try for some YOLO King Snipe strat. That's what I want to see.
Okay. You know what?
I want to see Snippy get on the phone with Yo and let him know what's up, all right?
Yeah, I'm sure that Yo speaks Norwegian.
Snippy can speak English. Yo can speak English.
This is true. All right, Snippy, call him up. Give him your tips. Yes, TaToH called a restart. He gets 2 restarts. That's 1 of 2. But you're right, Dave. Goths can struggle here. You know what? Goths can still out-pop the Woad Raiders and Imp, but it's so tough.
And with already 1 castle down, usually getting to Woad Raiders, the struggle is getting that castle.
Exactly.
And then with 1 already down, all you really need to spam them, because they produce so fast, is 2 castles. Ideally, you want like 3.
Yeah, exactly.
But 2 is fine.
Yeah, that's the thing with Woads. Woad Raiders create so quickly. Like, if it was, trying to think of other infantry units. Jaguar Warriors, not that you see them a lot, but Jags, they create a lot slower. Samurai as well, had TaToH gone with Japanese as a counter pick. Samurai also create pretty quickly. But I think saving Japanese is better for the water maps.
Yeah, Goths might be better against Japanese than they are against Celts, because Japanese don't have the siege options later in the game as well.
True. Yeah, no siege ram. It's hard for Japanese to finish off games at times. All right, so all of this is going to YouTube in one video, so we don't need to re-explain things all the time. TaToH picked Celts against Goths. He called a restart, probably because he didn't like his map. This one is a little bit better, but he still has his castle in the back, whereas Yo's castle is forward. So Yo's base is great. You know what? I was about to say Yo's base is great. Woodlines could actually be a concern for him. But
he doesn't have any. If he walls to the left of his base and secures that corner, which a lot of times you see players do, the problem is he's Goss, right?
Yeah, you'd have to house
wall. It's going to be a pretty weak wall. But he's only got that one. You're right. He's only got that one wood line, and he's going to have to TC strategically to secure the other ones. I think one TC in front of that 4-tile gold.
Yeah.
If he puts it in the front, it might be okay.
Yeah, I think he can TC this. I really wonder if these players will be aggressive in Castle Age at all. Because if TaToH were to go for a few Woad Raiders and Celt Mangonels, like Celts can afford to create Mangonels and boom behind it. But it all depends on the scouting. Remember, game number 1, TaToH's scouting was poor. That's probably why he struggled so much. So players will start off scouting with their kings. And then once players reach Feudal Age and Castle Age, they put the kings away, normally into a tower. Now, we'll see. But I'm impressed with TaToH's pick. I'm really interested to see how Yo views this, Dave, because he should probably realize he's at a huge disadvantage. So maybe he should go YOLO, like you said. YOLO. I didn't even think about that, but we'll roll with it.
We'll see that on a YouTube title pretty soon.
Oh my god.
Mr. YOLO, question mark, exclamation mark, question mark.
Well, it's tough for him to snipe TaToH's king. It's always going to be tough with melee units. Community games tell us that it's ranged units, and Goths won't be going with ranged units for a snipe, unless he goes, extra YOLO. This is all about build orders, this is all about getting the Castle Age and getting the TCs up, and then it's about the small things like relics and map control. There's not too much we could talk about here, because we all know that Celts are going to go full Woad Raiders. Goths will probably go full champions.
Well, the thing, if it booms up to that point, the thing is, Woad Raiders and Castle Age aren't really that great.
Yeah.
They only get great as soon as you get the elite upgrade.
Yep.
It's a huge power spike. And Huskarls versus Woad Raiders and Castle Age, it's a fairly even fight, actually.
What is the base attack for Woad? Isn't it 8 attack?
8, yeah.
And then for Huskarl, it's 10?
10.
And then 60 HP for the Huskarl. What is it for the Woad? I forget.
Is it...
I think it's similar.
60?
I think it's a 60 or 65.
Yeah, Castle Age... See, the Huskarl and Woad are like switched around, right? The elite Huskarl upgrade doesn't really give him that much. Whereas the elite Woad Raider upgrade makes it like twice as good.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're right. So I think in those small engagements, this could be good. Obviously, if the Goth player gets full relics and takes control of some of the extra golds with the spam, then maybe he could do it.
Score when I return and the descent goes to 9 games.
I think that has to be the key for Mr. Yo, just outlasting TaToH in whatever way he can. And that would mean controlling the golds on the left-hand side. There's 2 extra golds there. Obviously, securing his own base on the right. The feudal age times are almost identical. The build orders will probably be almost identical and the same. But Celts chop wood faster, so Celts eco should be better. But we'll see.
I've seen games, well, we've both seen games before where we talk about how a Civ is a counter pick.
Yeah.
Or there's like no way that another Civ can win against this one. And then a player just plays better.
Yeah.
And wins the game, right?
Who do you think feels more pressure in this Civ matchup? Like, TaToH's down a game. He counterpicked with Celts. He might feel like this should be a win of mine. And I think maybe he'll feel more pressure. Whereas Yo thinks... whatever, if I lose this, it was Celts versus Goths, I'm expected to lose this.
It's all about mindset. And I think with Yo being in such good form, from what I've seen, he seems really confident. And really confident players, when they're in a situation like this, where they know they have a disadvantaged Civ, they'll treat it like that. They'll just be like, okay, I can lose this game, but I'm going to tailor my strategy towards something YOLO or... something that will work 30% of the time.
Yeah, exactly.
And if that pays off, then great.
Yeah. And if not, this is probably the worst Civ that Yo had. He'll be fine. Especially being up a game, I think that helps. If he had lost the first game to TaToH, then he might be feeling it a little bit more. And I think mindset's a big thing that maybe we should talk about more in competitive AoE2. I think that's Viper's biggest strength. You talk about Viper's macro, micro, but that has always been Viper's biggest strength. When he falls behind, he's able to come back because he doesn't freak out, he doesn't overly tilt. And I think that Yo and TaToH also have very strong mindsets. And Yo has shown that versus TaToH in the past, by the way. Because Yo, I think, has won the last 3 or 4 competitive sets he's played versus TaToH.
I feel like mindset might be one of Yo's biggest drawbacks over the years and why he hasn't won more tournaments.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to him over the last 6 months, but I'm loving it, dude. But you know what it is? We've had this conversation before with Yo.
Oh, so many times. So many times. With Yo? Unbelievable amount of times.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like we've said, oh, it's the Yo of 2014 a lot of times. I think players come in and out of form a lot. Yo's in a great spot. He's playing well. And we'll enjoy it while it lasts, and hopefully it lasts, you know, and is consistent all the time. I mean, even Viper has dipped in form recently, so everyone goes in and out of form.
So TaToH a bit quicker with the 2 TCs, and Yo is going for 1 TC extra, and he's actually made a Huskarl as well.
Well, you know, the difference is already showing with Celts. That Celt wood bonus. TaToH could place 2 TCs immediately. Yo, he can't afford to get there yet. So he'll probably place it on the other side of the wood line, as we had said earlier, but Celts are just extremely strong due to the fact that they have the eco and they have that infantry.
I'm wondering what that 1 Huskarl was meant for. Is he just extra scouting, or like what?
I think we'll probably see players go for the relics. Oh, you know what? Yo built the monastery. TaToH's building the monastery a bit later. Okay, so Yo delayed the TCs, not just because of the eco difference between the civs, but because he built the monastery super early. That's why the Huskarl was there, probably to protect that 1 relic. Now, there's scouts out here, and these starting scouts can snipe monks, so that's something that players need to keep an eye on.
I would like to see, and I know it sounds weird, but I would like to see a stable come up from Yo.
A stable? You mean for scouts and stuff?
Yeah. To win the relic war.
You know, I think if it was regular arena, I definitely agree with you there, but I think it's probably better to just use Huskarls, because that 175 wood that he would use for the stable is needed in farms right now, because he barely has the food to produce out of 3 TCs. But I think if he gets 3 relics as Goths, and uses the Goth spam, maybe build some sneaky barracks on the left-hand side. That's something MBL would do in Imp. And just control the golds. He could outlast TaToH, possibly. The Goths are insane.
So, TaToH is going over to wall this side, and I think Yo is going to see that villager. He's going to see that relic. Well, he already knew it was there.
Yo can't lose the scout. He needs to get out of here.
No.
Yeah, if he loses this scout, it's really bad for him.
Oh,
boy.
Gate
it, TaToH!
Danger! Gate it!
Oh, I think had he gated it, there might have been 1 tile there. TaToH must be frightened. He thinks a Huskarl might be on the way. Can Yo save this scout? He's running towards one of his monks.
The monk can heal it, but I don't think you want to bring that to the monk right now.
Oh, you have 9 range and you have the wood line as well. Oh, he could also run towards his castle, actually. He could just delete the hole in the wall and run right in. Yeah. And oh my god! Woo! TaToH makes it. Oh my goodness! And there is a monk there. If TaToH,
the monk, Garrison, get him in the tower.
Sniped.
Oh, that's so unfortunate, man.
Wow, that's unfortunate for Yo. But what a play from TaToH to realize his scout could have died there. Also, TaToH is trying to convert a Huskarl, but Yo's now running away. Great play from both.
So. TaToH is sending a monk through the middle. Where is that? There's a relic in the right corner.
Yep.
Yo's already got 1 relic. TaToH's already bringing 1 in.
Yo will have 3, Dave. This will be his 3rd. So this all makes sense. The reason his TCs were late is because he went for the monastery earlier than TaToH. TaToH has a Vil lead, but Yo has a relic lead, and that's something that could really change things if this goes late.
And I think Yo has to go for that relic right now. Like, he's sending his scout over. He has potential to snipe that monk.
Yeah. That's a long distance for TaToH's monk to travel. I don't think TaToH can bring that relic back comfortably.
Yo is sending the scout forward. He should. Does he not see that? I thought he scouted the entire map.
He sees it. I think he's probably waiting for the monk to come out of the gate.
Oh, but it's way farther forward than you think it is, my friend.
Yeah. Well, he'll see. The stupid thing is, and maybe this should be patched out of the game in DE2, when the relic's like picked up, it disappears. So it's pretty obvious. Oh, he sees TaToH's scout over there. He's doing everything else though. Yeah, he realizes a bit too late. And TaToH kills another monk. Well played.
And he's going forward with the Siege Workshop. Are we going to see... Is this going to be a 4TC castle age push from Yo?
Could be.
You can do that. You can get away with that with Goss. That res that you spend to go to Imperial Age, you can pump a lot of Huskarls out in castle age.
Okay, here comes the scout from Yo. TaToH sees the scout arriving, and he'll be close, but goes down.
He could have won that scout fight too. I don't know why he didn't engage there.
Yeah, it's probably just instinct to run from that.
And now TaToH sees that forward siege workshop, so we'll see what his response is, whether he's just going to continue with the eco approach, or he's got a siege workshop of his own. Okay.
Yeah, it's really hard to push Celts with Mangonels because of their firing speed. Oh my god, Yo's here with his scout again, snipes another monk. What a play.
Nice.
And he can win the scout fight, as you said. He should turn around and fight that. Okay, now it's close. TaToH has 1 more HP. Oh, attack ground.
Attack ground? Or not. Disaster.
Oh man, there's so many things they're doing right now, so it's unfair for us to focus only on that. But yeah, we were expecting an attack ground there. The scout survives for TaToH, but TaToH's making Woad Raiders. I like this. Like 4 or 5 Woad Raiders to stop any Mangonels. I don't like the Mangonel choice for Yo. I really don't. I think he should just go Imp and be happy with the fact he has a few relics.
I do like the way he's laming that gold, though.
Yeah.
That's a heads-up play right there.
And just wall it in.
That's going to be super annoying for TaToH later.
It's crazy how strong a couple houses on a gold mine can be. And TaToH does have plenty of gold now. Again, TaToH has 1 relic. It is 3 for Yo. Is Yo getting the other one now? Yeah, Yo will have 4 relics as Goths. And he'll imp faster than TaToH. This is a crazy boom from him.
Look at the Scorpion choice from Yo against Celts. Interesting. You know, we were talking about which player felt more pressure at the beginning. Now that Yo has 4 relics, does TaToH feel like he's on... There's a time limit to this game?
Yeah, I think so. I think he'll really feel the need to push, especially having lost the first game in the fashion that he did, especially as a player who tends to struggle versus Mr. Yo. I think there's some pressure here.
Yo looks so good right now. And, the castle's coming down, and here come the Woad Raiders. But the Scorpions are out.
Okay.
The Mangonel is out. He's definitely going to get this castle down.
Okay. Well, remember, Castle Age Woad Raiders are pretty weak. There's no upgrades. Bit of micro from both with their Mangonels. TaToH's Mangonel stays alive. That castle will complete, but it was a bit sloppier than Yo would have wanted, that's for sure.
Jeez, yeah.
Goes up, yeah. So, TaToH will reach the Imperial Age after Yo. Here's the difference between the two civs now. TaToH needs castles to produce his Woad Raiders. And he needs a ton of food to upgrade them to elite Woads and get all the upgrades. Yo, he doesn't really need this castle in the front. If this gets trebbed down, it doesn't matter to him. He's probably going into champions. He might even consider some gunpowder later on, as Goths can do that. But most likely it will be champions to start. TaToH needs his castles though. So if Yo treb pushes TaToH, it's trouble for TaToH. Other way around, doesn't really matter for Yo. Oh, and he's building ranges already, Dave. On the front, he's not even hiding that decision.
Hand cannons?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. See, I don't know what you think about this, but I think it's always better to start with champions. And I say that because hand cannons take so much time to get out. You need to complete chemistry, you need the ranges, they create slowly, whereas Goth champions, they spawn instantly.
I think champions though, if you're not teched up, they take just as much time.
It's true. You have to get, what, 4 techs?
Yeah, and it's a lot of res to spend on your way to Imperial Age.
Good point.
I think it depends on your situation, on your map situation. Like, Yo's got a pretty defensible base here.
Yeah.
That castle at the front secured his wood line. He's got 4 relics, so he doesn't really need that gold at the front.
Yep.
So he's got time. He's got the time to make the hand cannons.
Yeah, good point. TaToH has plenty of Woad Raiders out. He's killing some of his own Woad Raiders by attacking this house with the Mangonel. TaToH. His Mango will die, so Yo will free up that area. He'll probably castle the right-hand side. What Yo will lack is a lot of mobility, so castles in the weak areas of his base would be the right play. And Yo did hit Imp faster than TaToH, so he got chemistry real quick, and is now making the hand cannons. I just think it's a very slow move, and that worries me for Mr. Yo. But as we said earlier, it's a very tough matchup for Goths.
He's got 4 relics. Slow is okay, and oh, this is very nice from TaToH. He went out to TC the left side, and he sent his Woad Raiders up to the north to that gold. And Yo is there. Just built the mining camp.
He'll see
TaToH.
He's passing now, but he'll see it.
Hello? He sent one Woad Raider back.
He'll see the mining camp, send it back. Those villagers have to run. Okay, so if Yo is going hand cannons at the start, I think TaToH should be going with Siege. Maybe not Onager. Onager might be too expensive for him right now, but
Siege
Rams,
Ram, though.
yeah, Siege Ram would like Woad Raider Siege Ram still kills hand cannons. That's my point. I think that Yo will really need infantry. Like straight gunpowder, there's no bonus that Goths have for the gunpowder, whereas they have so many infantry bonuses. I think you need both. I don't know if he'll have the time to get there though.
TaToH's actually killing the monastery from Yo, and the relics are out.
Wow, that's a smart play, man. That's a really smart play. All 4 relics that Yo collected earlier are out. Hey, the king's in the tower, by the way. You see that?
Is he going for the tower?
No way.
Yeah, he's going for the tower. Dude!
With the hill advantage.
Shred. No, he's okay.
The hand cannons are there. I really wanted it to happen, though.
Castle coming up on that gold that Yo housewalled from TaToH.
Yeah. TaToH has so many good castle positions, and it is so much military. The hand cannons are taking way too much time to create. I don't like it. I really don't like it.
And now, TaToH looping around to that secondary gold at the front from Yo, and he's actually going to clear up those hand cannons there. And, I mean, Yo needs to get those relics back in a monastery, because he doesn't have much gold income at the moment.
Now Yo's getting two-handed swordsman, so maybe he just did it the opposite of what I would have preferred. Definitely needs something in combination with the hand cannons. I think champions and hand cannons could work. Yo just lost a Treb that he had sent forward. I'm not sure what's going on here, but there's so much for him to follow, so much for us to follow because of TaToH's movement. TaToH's back to the gold. Yo TC'd it on the left, and that TC will go right down to the Woads. It's crazy.
And the hand cannons are just too slow to react to that.
And by the time the hand cannons arrive, the Woad Raiders will just run away. And now TaToH, with all this momentum, has sent Trebs forward. 4 of them.
4 Trebs, and he's getting capped. Rammy's got the 2 siege workshops on the right side of the map, so he can push forward on that side while Yo is busy on the middle.
Yep.
He's going to push in 2 different areas, and he's going to raid with the Woad Raiders. Yo is in a really bad spot here.
Yeah. And fortunately, he has quick creating infantry to save himself. Oh, wait, no, his hand cannons take like 40 seconds to create. So, and his ranges are on the front, so they'll probably go down. What's he have, 1 barracks? He has barracks there.
He's got 4, yeah. But he doesn't have all, he's just getting iron casting, doesn't have champion yet. Trying to re-TC that gold on the left, but TaToH is all over the place with Woads.
Yeah, and Woad Raiders don't perform that badly versus the hand cannons. If they can group around them, Yo's forced to sit back in these chokes. I mean, it was always going to be difficult for Yo. This is why TaToH chose this civilization. He mind-gamed Yo into choosing Goths.
Yep.
And it's looking great for TaToH. If he continues this, he'll win the game. Yo needs something more.
Yeah, and from TaToH's perspective, the only thing you can try to avoid is tossing too many units away.
Yo's housed, by the way.
And I don't think he's gonna do that. And Yo trying to fight these rams now with villagers. Woads are coming in.
Yep. Wow. Yeah, the castle on the right will eventually die. There's a Treb there once the Rams get battered down by the Vills.
More woads on the left-hand side. TaToH just keeps coming back to that
this is
gold.
Awesome stuff from TaToH. Man, he has resources banked up. His spam's ridiculous. He has 25 Woad Raiders queued up right now. Yo has 2 Vills and 7 champions queued up. If Yo can stall this out, he will have relics, but I just don't see how he's able to deal with this many Woad Raiders. It's just so many.
I mean, it's impressive that he still has many villagers as he does.
He has perfusion now, Dave. So the 3 barracks are going to create about as fast as TaToH's 4 or 5 castles will. But you know, let's see.
He needs to get like a castle on the left and some houses, and just needs to stabilize. He's got to hope that, like I said, TaToH, the way he loses this game is he tosses too many units away.
And if he doesn't push and he doesn't kill the castle on the right, he's lost 2 trebuchets over the last minute. Yo just needs freaking houses, man. If he build the houses in the back of your base, please.
He's doing it with 1 villager. She's working, man.
Oh man. What was working really well for TaToH? Okay, his Woad Raiders are on stand grounds. What was working well for TaToH was his mobility, so I think he needs to keep doing that. Hit the right, hit the left, and stay on top of Mr. Yo, while pressuring the center with some siege.
The woads in like he's doing right now. This is what you need to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, unless he's going for the king snipe.
Oh, yeah. Where is that king?
Yeah, where is it?
It's in. What? Huh? Hello?
It's in the
tower at the front. Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit of a eco raid, I guess, as well. That's funny that Yo moved it. Yo's military numbers, it spiked up, Dave. 71 military versus 65. And I thought Yo was over. I thought he was dead. 140 pop versus 200.
TaToH look at the gold.
40 more
for
woads.
Both players. But for Yo, geez, that gold, man. It's got a lot.
TaToH needs to finish this quick. I think Heavy Scorpion might be the answer, because Heavy Scorpion can handle champions and hand cannons, and that's exactly what TaToH's making.
And Siege Ram. But this is an expensive comp, and we keep saying it. Yo's got 4 relics.
I think at the 50-minute mark, if TaToH hasn't finished Yo by the 50-minute mark or taken a big lead, that's where it becomes a huge problem. So for now, he still has some time. I'm not sure about this fight, though.
No. Yo has done so well here.
Crazy. The power of Goths,
I thought he was dead.
I thought he was dead as well.
I thought he was dead.
Should he have been dead is the question. 60 population behind. I don't see how he lasted, except because of the champion spam. That's the only way he could pop up. Also, that 1 golds in the north, he has a castle there. He can't really collect it, but it's kind of protecting it.
Either.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's really bad for TaToH because he's running out of gold.
The TaToH has 600 gold. Just that 1 relic. These scorpions are doing work, though.
Yeah, clearing up those champions. Yo doing a good job keeping his hand cannons alive, but now those trebs are up. Their siege rams are coming. The scorpions are building in numbers. Yo's military is suddenly... Where is it?
I don't know. I saw Capture just saying he's making petards, which is interesting. Out of his main castle, he's making petards.
Is he going for a
snipe? That's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe petard down a wall and go for the king snipe? But I don't see how he's going to get anywhere near TaToH's base now. All of a sudden, this is switched again. And we're where we were before.
What happened to his military?
He's not producing. That's the thing.
But he's got the res.
Yeah. But he's also losing his production buildings. His ranges were forward. His barracks were forward. It's probably better to just build everything inside your base. This is a big problem for Yo. And his king's really close to all of this, too.
Dude, he's got a ton of petards on the right side. What is the plan? The king's on the left side of TaToH's base. What is the plan here?
Oh, no, that 1 Woad Raider.
Oh, no. It could kill the bomber cannon and all those petards.
Oh, that's so bad. No. No.
Are we going to see another Elite Huskarl coming in from Yo now? I don't know why. Are we going to see another swing here? Is TaToH going to be pushed back again?
Yeah, this is what we were saying before, right? We said that Yo had no chance. that he was probably dead. He did move the king, for those that are wondering. I'm not sure where Yo... Oh, no, there it is. You know, I'd just like to see more production buildings from Yo. It's... And more production in general. I feel like there's so much he's trying to do right now that he's unable to keep up with how quickly his own production is. Like, he has to go back to his barracks so many times to produce.
He's got to keep making villas, too, because he's dipped under 100.
Is this a sniping army? Why is he leaving his base?
It is a sniping
Where's
army.
TaToH's king at again?
Yes! It's at the back! In between those castles at the very back of the base.
Okay, I see it in the tower, yep.
I hope. I really
There's
hope.
no way. There's no way. Yo's king is just chilling by the farms.
Well, he's gonna murder that castle.
Yeah. And Yo just calls the GG, yeah. Okay, well, I loved when I saw the petards, but I really didn't think there was any chance. I'm kind of disappointed Yo didn't do more from this position.
What happened? What happened there? He had the res. It's like he just forgot to produce at some point, and there was a 30-second gap there where he wasn't making army. He gave TaToH time to make that army of heavy scorpion, and then he can't engage, right?
I mean, even here, someone else will have to do the math for me, but with 700 food and 1,400 gold, you can make a lot of champions. And the current military counts are 82 for TaToH and 62 for Yo. I think he could have engaged versus Siege Army in the middle and survived a bit longer. But
yeah, if he had like a flanking force and then a main force
exactly.
attacking,
yeah. Main force comes in, another force comes from the left. But before this game even started, we talked about the mind games and the prep with the civs and the maps, and TaToH definitely got a reward. Yo definitely thought that TaToH would go Mayans. TaToH instead went Celts, and he got the victory. It's 1-1.
During that first push, when we thought Yo was dead, and TaToH was putting a lot of pressure on him, Yo kept his economy. He kept losing villagers, but he was stable. He was like 130 villagers stable.
Yeah.
And then during that last push, he went down to like 98, I think. It's like he just stepped away from the keyboard for a second.
Well, no,
there.
Dave, I think a lot of the reason Yo called the GG was because of the eco raids on the right. TaToH had hit him on the right and in the center at the same time, and so his eco dipped, and so as an experienced player, he figured, I have no chance now. Remember his wood problem as well. Like, that center to right area was where most of his wood was, and when you're creating more eco, you send them to that wood, and maybe he felt like that was getting raided too much. TaToH had more food, wood, and gold collected in this game. It's always expected for Goths to have more economy, and it's normally expected for Goths to win in that matchup on Regicide Fortress especially. Now we will go to one of Yo's 4 home maps. He has Bedouins, he has Mongolia, he has Scandinavia, and he has Cross, and these are the civs that both players have left. Obviously, we just saw Goths from Yo, we just saw Celts from TaToH, and now we don't know the map yet, but it's Koreans, Malians, Vikings, Aztecs, Mongols, Huns, Indians for Yo, and Mayans, Japanese, Spanish, Italians, Britons, Slavs, and Byzantines for TaToH. I just love how TaToH counterpicked the counterpick with Celts. Like, Celts was his final pick. It was great. Now, what Yo could have done is Yo could have gone for another civ. I'm not sure what civ he would go with. But then again, you're saving Goths for one of these other maps. And Goths aren't all that special on the other maps.
What Yo could have done is just YOLO'd in search of the king.
Yes. Well, he thought about it at least. He made 4 petards. When's the last time a pro has done that?
That was like the worst king snipe attempt of all time.
The awful thing is that 1 weak Woad Raider killed the bombard cannon and all the petards. Oh my goodness.
If he had the petards on aggressive, they would have killed the Woad Raiders.
Yeah,
so.
perfect. That would have saved him for sure.
Attack. Yep.
Well, while we have the time, thank you everyone for showing up today. It's great to see so many viewers. Mulan, McNugget Sauce, Atomic Sausage, Z Mego, Harvey, Dig, Bick, Insert, and Naganazir. Thank you all for resubbing to the stream. Happy Sunday, guys. So 20 seconds till the next game loads up for us. The score is 1-1. This is a best of 9. A winner today gets $1,000. Loser gets $250. And thanks again to Mazmora for sponsoring this and putting the $1,000 up for the players. It's awesome. Okay, so it's cross, Dave. I know you're scared that Bedouins is going to happen at some point, and that you're going to have to talk about it.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready for Bedouins. I got a strat.
Okay, well, welcome everyone to game number 3 between TaToH and Yo. This is the grand final of the 3-day event called Who is Number 2. TaToH got his first win versus Yo. Remember, he didn't win at all the first best of 5 they played. He's probably feeling good because I like Huns here. I also like Spanish here, Dave. Cross is a really fun map. We have a lot of fun casting this.
I feel like Spanish are really strong when you have safe fish.
Yes.
When you can get that food income because the conks cost so much food.
Yep.
They're a really, really strong civ. If TaToH can somehow secure that back pond and get maybe like 7 to 10 fishing ships on that, he'd be in a pretty good position.
Yeah, I think that's what TaToH will do. So, for those who haven't seen Cross before, or for those who need reminders, there's 4 ponds, north, south, east, and west. Each player is going to have a quote-unquote safe pond in the back of their base, but oftentimes you'll see a lot more pond focus, and it's normally with versatile civs and mobile civs. Yo has that civ. Yo will probably dock the back to start, but he would definitely be looking to dock the south and maybe even dock the north. I think the way TaToH has to play this, Dave, full wall his base, abuse the fish in the back of his pond, and then go conks. Like, that's what you see pros do so often. Conks, they need to stay in one spot. They don't really split groups much. Whereas I think Yo will go for maybe knights and cav archers where they can split groups, and then he'll take pond control.
Ooh, he's going to lose 2 sheep, I think. TaToH is going to lose 2 to Yo.
No, remember, there's no lame rule, so
over.
Yo has to leave them there.
Oh, yeah, true. Yep. Forgot about He's actually sending them to his base. What a nice guy.
What a nice guy, I know. I mean, I'm going to be honest with everyone here. If there's a no lame rule and I was playing, I wouldn't give the sheep to the guy. I would leave him there.
TaToH said thank you. This is so wholesome.
Oh, just warms your heart. And Yo says yes. Oh. There is love in war. Beautiful. Well, with Capture Age, we could see just how much fish is in the pond. 5,000 food in each pond? That's insane. Let me double check. TaToH. Well, I can't select all of it now because the dock is there, but there's 5,000 food in the back for Yo's pond. My goodness. So you can survive on one pond for a long time.
Yeah, I don't think it justifies making a second dock. But
yeah,
if you have that first stock producing for a while, you get like probably 10 fish is the ideal for that amount of food.
The players are pretty close together, Dave. But again, Spanish build faster, and I would expect TaToH to use this cliff and these woodlines to wall up nice and early, especially when you can't attack vills in Dark Age.
Yep, and like Yo's map is pretty open, but TaToH's map is perfect for what we've outlined as a strategy. Using that cliff, using that wood line, walling in between the 2 wood lines there and then to the edge of the map. And you haven't only secured your base, you've secured your pond as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know why TaToH is on... Oh, he's not on a short fish. There's a deep fish there. Okay.
Oh, yeah, they're right next to one another. Well, I like how Yo got in here. He has to expect that TaToH will wall. And remember, you can attack villagers after 7 minutes. Yo saw the wallville on the other side. TaToH's protecting her. And there's another vill in the south. It's about to be 7 minutes. Will Yo... Oh, Yo sees the vill. He could attack her.
TaToH's getting loom.
Yeah.
He knows.
Dude, they're both getting loom at the same time. It's like they know the
rules. Because 7 minutes. They know the rules.
That's great. Yeah, because vills are exposed right now. They're building walls, building docks. I think Yo's building loom because he wants to up the feudal. TaToH might be getting it... Yeah, Yo's up to feudal already.
This is a big wall off really early.
Yeah.
He's got 4 villagers working on this. Like I thought he would do the front first and then go to the back later, but he's doing everything at the same time.
Yeah, Spanish can wall it though. They build so quickly. It's crazy.
And oh, Yo's going forward. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the response. When someone's walling up like this, that has to be the response. I think the meta is pretty defined now. We knew what to expect with Spanish, especially with a map like this. So Yo said, all right, let's do this. I'll just tower you. And TaToH, he's now on his way up. TaToH cannot build defensive towers until the 11-minute mark.
I like how Yo is scouting every direction with a scout inside TaToH's base, and then he's repositioning his vills based on that information. Very, very nice. And he's actually, is he going to send one to dock?
That's what I was thinking.
South Pond?
I think he was like, wow, this is a great idea. And then he realized he didn't have the wood.
Not enough wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, TaToH is sneaking that vill through the wall to that southern pond. Now that's interesting.
Where's this first tower?
Yo needs to place
right
it.
in that wood line there? Okay.
It's not bad.
No, and TaToH obviously not in the feudal age yet, so can't counter this.
Yeah. Yo is really scouting TaToH out. He sees TaToH has back stones, sees TaToH has back golds. Obviously can't hit TaToH's fish. I think TaToH will just leave the wood line, go to another lumber camp, and build defensive towers on each side. This is where Yo needs to take control of those ponds, Dave. Because I don't think he's going to push in very far here. TaToH can build defensive towers now.
I'd almost like to see him maybe go to the deer and then plant a eco building, like a lumber camp or something like that in this area, just to keep the villagers around if he wants to place another tower, but don't waste the idle time of pushing in.
Oh my God. This is so important. This could change the whole game. TaToH has that one villager in the south.
She's moving.
Does she see Yo's there? She doesn't see Yo. And he doesn't see her. Up?
She's moving, man. She's moving. But the dock is up.
Okay.
The dock is up.
How quickly will Yo react to this? Because there's a lot he's focusing on. He's towering the other side.
He sees it.
He noticed it. Now he can't get his scout out. TaToH can get his scout out. Look at this. Oh, wait. No, Yo's scout is there. I lied.
This is great. I love these little engagements.
Oh no! It should be better for Yo. And now she's walled herself in. And
it's fine. Everything's
Yo's
fine.
just gonna tower it. You know, that's not bad for TaToH if TaToH is able to run out of here before Yo walls her in.
Well, TaToH's gonna have to delete that house if he wants to get it, or the wall.
See, yeah. See, and then Yo just wasted some stone on the tower. It's not bad. But TaToH's scout is weak, so it's not like he can help her. He could be, you know what? If he can micro nerd his way into docking this somehow, that would be beautiful. Like wall her in and get to a dock somehow.
Yep, and all that time he spent over there, he wasn't producing fishing ships in his pond, so he's only got 5.
Yeah.
He's making some now. He's got a ton of wood. And Yo is still pushing in on the right-hand side.
Oh, TaToH did it, man. Dude.
Oh my God.
This has been...
There's another tower.
Like, over the last year, so many players have been walling in villagers like this. This was never abused before. And now she's running away again. And if she could wall herself in and dock here, this would be so unfortunate for Yo. Can TaToH do it?
No, I don't think there's enough time.
Oh, no.
See you later.
She lived a good life, man. She really lived a good life.
But TaToH has taken this time to dock the top pond.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's something that Yo possibly could have done, again, being Huns. But I don't think Yo will be too disappointed with the situation. He has 13 fishing ships, TaToH has 8. There's some good map control from Yo with these towers, denying resources. And he'll probably reach Castle Age faster. Oh, and Dave, what's the fallback to this when you expect TaToH to go all in Conks and Castle Age? Just stonewall the whole map. Look at the south. Yep.
Maybe a couple monks here or there.
Yeah.
Maybe
I would go cav
just
archers,
something to slow him down. Especially Yo's fish is really, really nice. TaToH, like I said before, took the foot off the pedal.
Yeah.
For a little bit when he was dealing with that dock shenanigans in the south. And he's actually made a fire ship up in the north, too.
I like that.
So he's going to have a slower eco than Yo. And Yo has taken 3 of his villagers, and now he's looping around to the top side to pressure that area.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It will take TaToH some time to kill the towers. I kind of like the fire ship because he might be expecting Yo to dock there.
Oh, there was a hole.
Oh, there was a hole.
Okay. Thank you, TaToH.
Yeah. there's a hole, and TaToH now needs to counter tower this. Yo will probably just delete his.
Yeah, Spanish. That's going up.
Yeah, Yo will just bail on this, but at least TaToH's investing more stone into all of this. Also, Yo, using that scout Dave, scouted TaToH's dock in the north, knows TaToH is there, and will now send one of those 3 villagers there to wall.
But TaToH,
oh my god,
sending his 2 villagers over.
TaToH ran around. He plugged the hole. The villagers are trapped now.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. 1 vill goes down. Now this guy could be annoying. How many 1 villager engagements are we going to see in this game?
All these stupid quick balls. You're right. We never used to see this stuff.
Never.
1 Viper stream and now it's just...
Everyone's a micro nerd now. I mean, the game is so much faster and more intricate than it ever was, though. Like, it was
100%.
Yeah, it was more about macro years back when we started casting. Now there's so much more speed.
And everyone knew you could do stuff like this, but the thing is, they didn't know the precise angles.
Yeah.
And I think it was Viper that figured out the angles to quick wall properly in one spot. And since then,
pro players
are
like, oh crazy. Yeah, let's practice that. Yep.
TaToH is docking on Yo's pawn in the left side.
TaToH is docking
and
Yo's pawn.
Yo is docking on TaToH's pawn on the top side.
Yeah, but it's more important that TaToH gets that dock up because Yo will never expect this. This is where this is Yo's safe haven on water. He expects to have this for the rest of the game. You're right, if 1 fishing ship does see it.
But does he notice it? That's the thing.
It's not the end of the world for TaToH to lose the north. He doesn't want to, but there's only 3 fishing ships there. But Yo, he has a ton of fish in the back, which I can't seem to double click. 9 fishing ships, yep. But look at the food count for both of them. It's insane what fish can do for you.
And Yo is getting War Galley upgrades, so that's going to upgrade his fire ships as well. And TaToH is right behind him with that.
I love how Yo is fished in the south. I like how he's going to the north. This is how you would expect Huns to be played. He will defend his back pond. He'll be behind in numbers there, though, so he could lose more than 1 fishing ship. He's already down 1.
What do you think about the Cav Archer choice?
I think it's the right play. Because what are you going to do, Knights? The thing about CA on Cross is you create a few TCs, you send a lot of villagers to wood and gold. Then you can go fires nonstop, and you can go Cav Archers nonstop. They cost the same thing. But now TaToH, his Conquistadors will be funded by the back fish that he has, and Conquistadors can still kill Cav Archers. And TaToH is doing a great job in the back corner. This is changing the game for TaToH. Had he not docked here, I'd say he'd be way behind.
Oh wow!
This is crazy.
Yo just found the villagers in the left corner with his scout.
Ah.
That scout's done work this game.
Yeah, really, and he even micros the scout away, so he sniped the vills. But TaToH's sniping the fish, Dave. What would you prefer to lose? 6 or 7 fishing ships or 2 villagers?
Well, those 2 villagers are the only villagers TaToH had outside his base area.
True.
And actually, at the top side of the map, TaToH lost his fish as well. So I think it was
a bit more
fairly even trade. And the Yo has 2 Cav Archers to fire ships.
Well, he needed any bit of help here. That's a total of 8 fishing ships Yo has lost in the back corner. The fishing ship count is now 10 for TaToH and just 6 for Yo. And Yo's thinking about going farms. He's getting horse color. And now the Conquistadors are on the way. I'm not sure if Yo has enough to deal with this. That sneak dock has done so much for TaToH. You need like twice as many Cav Archers, and oftentimes you need ballistics as well, because Conks are crazy strong.
I think he's got enough Cav Archers
if he groups them together.
With this now, if he groups them together, yeah.
But the population so close, 66 pop for
and,
Yo and 62
that
for
villager.
TaToH. Where?
I was the one placing a tower on the wood line from TaToH.
Oh,
right near the castle.
That's
really
an
like
interesting.
that play.
Yeah, that's an interesting tower. Remember, there are other towers on wood lines. I don't think this tower will annoy TaToH right now, but if Yo walls that in, it will hurt him in a few minutes' time. Also, Yo took a nice engagement versus Conquistador when it came out of the castle. But Yo's other conks are just going to the north. He's using the Conquistadors to kill the dock. Wait, did I say Yo's other conks? TaToH's other conks, sorry.
TaToH's other conks. And Yo is clearing up the fishing ships from TaToH in the left side.
Yeah.
So he's trying to secure that area again.
And stonewalling. I don't love that stonewall.
I think he should do it farther forward, but there is a barracks there, so maybe he's nervous about spears.
Yeah, he's probably nervous the conquistadors could show up at any moment. You know what I hate? I wish there was a way as a caster to remove some of this crap from the minimap. Like, all these places where TaToH was going micro nerd earlier, I keep looking like, oh, there's blue in the south, and then it's random palisades.
Get good, man.
Casters
just
problems.
Gotta get good.
Yeah, I'll get good. It'll take me some time. Well, 68 villagers for Yo, and he's down 6 fishing ships.
Yo might catch these conks out here.
Oh.
Oh, why are you running?
Dude, because conks are nuts. He
no,
doesn't...
but if you... No. If he gets close...
He doesn't have bodkin
two-shot
yet.
a conk with those. Oh, he doesn't have bodkin.
Yeah, bodkin.
Okay, that makes
Bodkin's
sense.
the problem.
Does he realize he doesn't have bodkin? Like...
Well, he doesn't have the food right now after losing the fish. He had to make a hard switch from relying on fish to relying on farms, and that takes a long time. There's bodkin now. That's probably why he ran, he realized. But I think this many conquistadors with micro kills this many cav archers.
Second... Oh, yeah, for sure. I was talking about, like, when he had the 4.
3, yeah, 3 or 4.
Yeah. So, second castle from TaToH, and he's staying on 1 TC, so...
Wow.
He's gonna have some serious conquistador production here, and a siege workshop coming forward, too. And Yo shouldn't be taking this engagement.
But he feels like he has to. So much of his economy is exposed if he doesn't kill these conquistadors.
Okay, ballistics coming in. That's a big upgrade for cav archers conk battles.
Yep, and Yo runs in time, so TaToH can't snipe many more vills. I have to say, TaToH's eco is incredible for being 1 TC. The vill count is pretty freaking awesome for him. Oh my god, this is not how you utilize cav archers. Not how you should utilize cav archers. TaToH will win this fight. He's doing a great job.
I don't think he will. Yeah, this was a good engagement from Yo there.
I'm not sure about that. TaToH's bought so much more position because as TaToH takes this fight, he's killed more cav archers. Now his reinforcements are on the hill, and he'll just ram down all the ranges. Like that army bought TaToH position in this game.
Yeah, but he's got nothing inside Yo's base now. Yo can focus on the push.
Well, let's see. Yo has 10 military. It's 16 for TaToH. Some of that can be on water, of course. Yo is researching Thumb Ring in one of the archer ranges that will probably be rammed down. Yo has to rebuild 2 archer ranges when he's already in need of resources. This is real difficult now. That's a lot of conquistadors.
Yep. I don't like the cav archer choice. I really don't.
I think
when you know your opponent's going conks,
I think the bigger issue,
go monks.
The bigger issue when you're Huns is you can't give up 3 pawns. Huns should have the pawn, especially that back pawn, that crippled Yo. If you have the pawns, then you can afford to make more. You'll have a stronger eco. But if the Spanish player has stronger economy, good luck. This is what you should expect to happen. And my good, TaToH's just gonna ram everything down.
Yeah, it's over.
Cav archers cannot kill that many conquistadors. This is crazy.
I don't know. I think if you're gonna wall your base anyway, just go monks.
Yeah, a few monks can be helpful. Yeah. There's a lot of factors here, and my goodness, Yo. He's in trouble, man.
When you have even amounts of cav archer and conquistador, that's never a good.
Yeah.
You want like double the amount of cav archer.
Yep. Wow. Both of the golds that Yo needs. There's conquistadors next to. The ranges that Yo needs will continue to get ramped down. He's now behind in population. He'll soon be behind in villagers, and he's already behind in the fish. What a game from TaToH, man. I would say that I would give Huns a 60% chance in this matchup on Cross, because there's more that they're able to do. Spanish, you always know what they're going to do, so it's easier to stop that, but man, has TaToH played strong. So, you want to know what's cool about this? In Hidden Cup 2, now we didn't know it was them at the time, these two faced each other in round 1. Yo had Huns, TaToH had Spanish, and in that game, TaToH lost. I remember he was like walling up like crazy at the very end. and Yo had gone Cav Archers, but Yo had pawn control in that game. So they played this before, and TaToH has lost trying to do this before.
He had a really good map this game.
He did, for sure.
He had a perfect map for the Spanish strategy, and the double, I like the second castle. I think that was a really good decision, because now he's flooding faster than Yo's flooding
Cav Archers.
Yo just and he's not losing his Conquistadors. Like,
crazy KD.
A lot of weak ones, though, but still, it's a big bunch.
Conks have 75 HP. 4 Pierce Armor, man. I really think Conks need to lose 1 Pierce Armor.
No.
You don't think
they
so?
cost... The thing about Conks, the strongest unit probably in Castle Age you can make in the game. But they're expensive as hell.
Yeah, and to get to them, it's tough,
them.
right? You still have to build a castle. And Spanish, honestly, if they don't have Conquistadors, Spanish are almost always going knights in Castle Age, which is a bit one-sided for them. Yo's building a castle. Dave, Yo's still alive in this game. He might actually. I don't know how. I don't know how either.
He's in really good form right now. If he's still alive here.
Yeah. Wow.
He's kept his Cav Archers. He's popped them up and he's kept them alive. He's done a really good job with that.
Yeah. But
this TC in the south, there's like, what, 25 villagers down here?
Oh, no. Oh, that hurts so much. Chop the trees real quick. Chop the trees.
You got to target those conks with that TC. You got to try wounding as many as you possibly can. He has the possibility to trap them in here.
Yeah.
If TaToH's not careful.
And he is doing what you just said, Dave. He's using the TC to shoot the conks when he can. And he's also repairing the town center. Dude, if he cleans this up and clicks to imp, he does have a slight chance.
I feel like TaToH's gotta get at it soon. Like, not right now, but if this continues.
Yeah. Now that the Rams
there's no Rams
down,
left. Now he's got. Yeah, he's moving.
No.
Sit under that tower.
Well, you know what? He can't leave to go back to his base because of that castle from Yo. So this is probably the best decision. You know,
the problem for Yo is that now his eco is behind as well.
Yeah. Well, okay, so the one thing that we haven't talked about much is when TaToH's microing conks, he's been active the whole time with his army. Whereas with Cav Archers, it's a bit easier. Not that Yo hasn't been active, but you patrol them. So look, there's not near as many farms. Too. Oh, wow. There we go. TaToH's army control has been great, but he has a lot of wood floating. That's my point. So if he builds a few more farms, his food count will start to spike, and he should be an imp around the same time as Yo. And this fight, the conks are going to win every time.
I love the one conk in the front distracting.
Yep.
Yo has ballistics though, so it doesn't really make a difference.
Yeah. That's still a good value fight, I think, for TaToH, because just like before, when he lost his army before,
Yo's gonna win it,
but look at what TaToH has next. Like TaToH has,
and he's going up to.
He just bought himself position again. He still has more numbers coming in. That KD is as reasonable as it could get. He's on his way to imp. Only thing now is that Cav Archers do become a bit stronger than Conquistadors because they get Bracer and Chemistry. But TaToH's castle on the hill will probably mean Trebs.
Wheelbarrow for TaToH. Oof.
Oof. Hey, he's only had. Hey, listen, he's had fish.
He's only had one TC.
He's had fish. Yeah. You don't need wheelbarrows for fish. Come on.
That tower from Yo reeks of desperation.
Yep. Well, Yo's big problem is the position.
Yeah.
He doesn't have.
He can't push out.
Yeah, there's no way to counter. He's just surviving, and Yo did get Doc up in the south working and fishing and stuff, but I just can't believe how TaToH was able to sneak those villagers over here. Imagine if Yo would have walled between, you see the relic on the left? If he would have walled between those two wood lines to stop TaToH from sneaking that Doc up, I think that would have changed so much in early Castle Age.
I can't believe Yo is still alive.
Yeah, that's
the amount of eco that he has, like, that's super impressive. That he's still living here.
This is a best of 9, man. So you need some stamina.
Woo. I'm not hungover anymore.
Yeah, you need some real stamina. So Yo will show plenty of fight today. Someone says Yo is fine. He'll win and post him.
Again, that castle is on the hill. They're gonna have a Treb war here. He's gonna be fighting a Treb war up the hill. He's gonna make siege ram. I like that.
Like if Yo was in TaToH's position with the castles and the map control, I would say yeah, Huns have the advantage. But Huns do not have the advantage when they don't have the map control. They need to be the mobile civ. They need to be the civ forcing Spanish to respond. But the way TaToH has played this, Yo's always had to address him. Yo's focused on surviving, and he'll lose this castle.
TaToH's attacking the blacksmith because he knows Yo needs to get his upgrade.
Oh my god!
He's gonna kill it before Bracer comes in. That's great.
That was
That's
amazing.
Sick.
There's no Bracer.
That is sick.
And the other thing is, you don't get an alert that tells you didn't complete this upgrade.
Remade a blacksmith.
Yeah, okay, he realized at least.
Both players are on top of this game right now.
But that's a little bit more time for TaToH, isn't it? Yep. A little bit more time.
I do love the addition of Rams from Yo. That's very, very smart, pushing up that hill against Conquistadors. And he knows that TaToH is basically committed to the Conk strat.
Yes.
So he's really not going to have anything to counter these Rams.
Yep. It depends on how many Conks there are, because Conks do decently versus capped Rams.
He's going to wipe up quite a few here, though.
Conks are crazy. Again, TaToH, this is the third time.
He's gonna win this fight.
TaToH's buying position, too. But he'll keep his castle up. He kills Yo's. He trades versus the Cav Archer, so he had the time to protect his Trebs, and now he'll just run right back. And eventually, TaToH could just add Elite Skirm. Elite Skirm Conk, very difficult for Yo to do anything against that. And TaToH, as I say that, is researching fletching, so it wouldn't surprise me to see some ranges on the front. Crazy. And I love the ram from TaToH as well.
Yeah, what Yo's trying to do here is basically at some point in the game, Spanish need to tech switch.
Yep.
And it's expensive, and it takes a lot of time, and TaToH's unit's just bugged out there. That's really bad. And Yo's trying to drag the game out to that point because he can continue on with the Cav Archers, and it's easy for him.
And one thing that can help Yo extend the game time, I guess, and make it go late is expanding. TaToH should not be allowing him to TC and get to that extra gold.
Yeah.
He's focused on that earlier, but now he's so focused in the main fight. You're definitely right there, which is why Spanish need to buy that position. It's why Spanish need to gain these hills, because that tech switch is difficult for them.
Yeah.
I'd love to see another castle come down. Oh, he's sending Conks over to the left side. I'd love to see a castle on that left side to prevent Yo from expanding, like you were saying.
I agree. It's either castle that left side, or control that side with Conks, or castle forward.
Yeah, another balls deep castle here, like right on that TC. But siege ram from Yo, that's a risky maneuver.
And from TaToH as well, though, right? So, Conquistadors perform a lot better against the siege rams than the Cav Archers do. Population.
How is Yo still alive?
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like Yo is just surviving, really, but because he still has no way to kill the castles. He doesn't have his own castle to make trebs. The Rams won't do it. He's done a great job to survive, though. Of them.
He's done a fantastic job, and every time TaToH's been sending groups of like 3-4 Conquistadors to the edges to raid, especially at that top side, and Yo's been right on top of that. Like, I think TaToH sent one capped ram in the middle of a huge fight, and Yo was killing it with villagers.
Yeah.
That's how you know a player is on. And here comes TaToH again to the top.
Yeah, TaToH, I think, will just demolish the TC, and Yo realizes immediately and sends his rams forward to kill the Treb.
He's playing really, really well, both players.
This is almost, if you're in TaToH's position, because I think we can agree he's in a winning position, and you're not killing Mr. Yo, this is where you begin to get real antsy and frustrated,
Yeah. Mom's spaghetti after a while, when you can't kill someone.
Yeah. Well, does Yo have any stone? He does have some stone here. He really needs his own castle for trebs.
Oh, he's just gonna kill the TCs here now.
Hunks are insane. Look at that, man.
Not even elite. Not even elite.
Right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's 2 TCs that just got shot right down from Conquistadors. Well, is TaToH ever going to be in a position to mix in something else? Do you think he should mix in something else? I'm kind of expecting Elite Skirm eventually.
I think he's going to go Hussar. Hussar would be a good, good addition here.
Yeah, now that Yo has skirms especially.
Yeah. Elite Conk upgrade should come in, and Hussar and Siege Ram, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah.
With this map position, he's just got to make sure Yo doesn't expand like you were saying. Yo's realized that TaToH is going to try and prevent that. So now he has his Cav Archers up in the north now.
Yep. Something Yo will try and get to is a point where he can raid and use his mobility a bit more, because he's just been chasing TaToH for basically the entirety of Castle Age and Imp. So maybe some stables in the north from both for raids would be good. Yo's even sending some Cav Archers that direction.
There's not really a hole in TaToH's base. Oh, he's...
Dude, I feel like TaToH should be doing more right now. I feel like he should be killing more. Where are the Trebs? Yeah, where are the Trebs? Why is he not killing buildings? He's taking too much time. This is what we were talking about,
though. This is the Spanish thing, right?
Yeah.
This is what Yo was hoping for. And look at... How is Yo still alive? I keep saying this. Like, how?
It's crazy. And he built a new TC on the gold. TaToH saw it. The Vills are now running from the gold.
But they're running towards the Cav Archers.
Yep. Now, if Yo had a castle at home, he could be trebbing TaToH's castle down now. I think the Conks win that fight, though.
It depends. It really depends how he micros it and how many shots they miss. But yeah, now that he's close, he's going to win that fight.
And Yo's army is kind of trapped in here. It's not like there's anywhere he can run.
But he's pushing up. Is he going to take that castle down on the hill?
He might. Now,
every time TaToH engages, Yo fights in a different area.
Yeah.
When he's distracted.
However, TaToH is going for Hussar, as you said, Dave. He doesn't have Hussar yet. He doesn't even have Light Cav. Can TaToH get enough Light Cav and bring his Conquistadors back and just save the hill? I think the castle's dead now. Just save the hill.
And what's... Oh, Yo doesn't have much gold at all. He doesn't have any access to gold.
Well, he is losing his only gold miners right now to the Conquistadors.
Yeah, it's if this army gets cleared up here, which TaToH could do easily.
Yeah. He has no answer to Conks now. The skirms will die so easily. The skirms would even die to the Conquistadors, to be honest.
He's sending out Light Cav now.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, TaToH just needs the Light Cav at the skirms, and it's game over. And finally, Yo gives up. TaToH gets the win. Dave, in my opinion, the whole game shifted with the back pond.
Yep.
That was crazy.
Yeah, and if Yo had kept those fish safe, his economy would have been way ahead. Like, at some point, he didn't have enough food to produce from his TCs.
Yep.
And it's because TaToH snuck the villagers back there.
He also didn't have enough food for Bodcanero to have some range on the early Cav Archers. Whereas TaToH, he was creating Conquistadors, which cost food and gold. He was still able to create villagers. He was pumping Conquistadors out of 2 castles only because of the fish. Even making use of some fish traps in the back pond later on. So, as I had said in Dark Age, in this Civ matchup, it's up to the Hun player to control the ponds, control the map. TaToH controlled the ponds, got the map, and got the win. TaToH, after losing the first game in the Huns War, has showed how good he is on non-Arabia maps, and the score is now 2-1. Wow, alright, man.
Both players have looked real good here.
Yeah, like when Yo died in that game, it was still impressive. How long it took for him to be finished off with something else.
Well, 2 games in a row, how long it took for him to be finished off.
I agree.
And then the first game, it didn't take TaToH very long to get finished off at all.
Yep, I'm with you. 247 kills for TaToH. TaToH had more food. The food's the difference there, and the gold and the stone. And he bought the... I keep saying he bought. Like, he gained the gold and the stone because of the position. I don't want to confuse people. He didn't buy resources. 3 relics for him as well, again, because of the position. And sick game. We'll go to one of Yo's home maps now. And we don't know which one that will be, but these are the civilizations that the players have remaining. Chat, if we... Nah, never mind. We'll just forget about it. Here we go. Yo chose Huns. TaToH chose Spanish, so they don't have those civs anymore. Koreans, Malians, Vikings, Aztecs, Mongols, and Indians remaining for Yo. And then Mayans, Japanese, Italians, Britons, Slavs, and Byzantines for TaToH. We don't know the map they're going to choose, so it's kind of hard for us to speculate. But I can tell you, if there's Scandinavia, Yo will definitely go for Mongols. If there's water, TaToH will probably go for Japanese or Italians, but we shall see. So what are you thinking, chat? Good game so far? This is high-level stuff, Dave. I'm excited to see the rest of this. I kind of felt like Yo was in better shape than TaToH, especially after Yo had 3-0'd TaToH on Friday. But now I'm not so sure.
Well, TaToH's the king of preparation, so maybe he's adapted from his previous set with Yo.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Rainin, for 11 months. He said, been away for a while, busy times, but I'm back. Good to see Dave as well. I'll bring in my mom.
Nice.
Yeah, Dave's really happy to hear that. Thank you for the 11 months. Krieger Maximus, thank you for 19 months with Prime. Shoko Sake, thank you for 18. Ankysaur, thank you for 17. Big Fat Wombat and Lawful Virus, thank you for the 2 and 3 month resubs.
So when you sent out that tweet yesterday, you really didn't think that I would respond to it?
You don't even read mod chat on Discord. I didn't think you'd read Twitter.
Yeah.
I did genuinely forget about that. I tweeted out yesterday, what was your favorite AoE2 game? I want to hear about it. And then Dave reminded me of the time. Well, go ahead and tell the story, Dave, because you tell it better.
Oh, the guy who hates trushing, like YOLO trushed me. Like 15 towers. So I just petarded his TC when he was 98% castle age. No big deal.
It was total
Then
civ
he
win.
lost.
Total civ win. It was like... So Dave and I were just playing. We weren't streaming, obviously, or recording it. I couldn't believe it. I saw the petards coming in, and I thought, no way. And he killed my castle age TC. I was 2% away from reaching castle age. And honestly, I think I'd rewatch the game. I would have been fine had I got the castle age.
Well, that game, I had no wood, no food, nothing. I had like
because I towered
15
everything.
Yeah, I had 15 villagers on gold and a market.
Yeah,
and that's enough for me.
It's so infuriating.
That's all I need, boys.
It's like losing to the Huang of Nomad. No eco, just 1 TC all in market abuse.
That was fun. It's not my favorite game, but like it was up there for sure.
A bard says T90, my parents wanted to spend more time with me on my vacation, so now they're watching too. Oh, well. There's a mom there, Dave.
Nice.
It's a little bit awkward because I think his dad is there too, but it's fine. Nazeep says T90, why don't people mass Genoese crossbow? I mean, they mass conk. He said, why people don't mass Genoese crossbow? I mean, they mass conk and a lot over other castle age units. Why not Genoese?
Because they're terrible against anything that's not cavalry.
they're terrible against other ranged units. But the other thing is, castle age Genoese crossbow are extremely weak. They're extremely weak. They're good in imp, but they're also very slow, and it's hard to get that many of them because you normally like fall behind before then on land. So
think about them as like an elite skirmisher, because that's basically the attack output they put out against like villagers and stuff. It's just not impressive. You can't raid with them. Can't do anything.
Dude, I'm so bad with computers. Capture age worked for me. Sorry, guys. All right, there we go. We're in the game. Yeah, Genoese crossbow, I think they'll probably receive a bit of a buff in castle age soon. Because Italians do lack a little bit on lands. I think making the fire rate of Genoese crossbow a bit faster in castle age so you could mass them is good. Because the problem is, with other units, think of Mangudai. Mangudai are decent in castle age. They're beastly in imp. So you need to get Genoese crossbow to that okay stage in castle. Alright, so this is game number 4 between TaToH and Yo in a best of 9 today. The winner gets $1,000. The second place player gets $250. TaToH, to my surprise, is ahead, and he's using Mayans for this, Dave. This makes me think back to when people thought, and I thought, that he would use Mayans for Regicide Fortress. This is not a bad matchup for him against Yo's Aztecs.
Yeah, but Yo's got an okay map, I guess.
Oh,
it's disgusting,
and TaToH calls a restart. TaToH calls a restart.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, Yo's gonna be so frustrated. That map is so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, TaToH now has no restarts remaining for the entire best of 9, regardless of how good or bad his maps are. Players get 2 restarts per each best of 9. I'm kind of surprised to see TaToH is out of restarts already, but with random map generations, when there's tens of thousands of different gens, it's a smart move to incorporate restarts. And it's probably a good too, because the maps they could not be more different. TaToH's is wide open, and Yo's would be very compact and wallable.
Wow, Varian. Is this like a copy pasta now? Why don't people mass Elephant Archer?
Come on, Varian. Don't be disrespectful to the Genoese crossbow guy. Like, Genoese crossbow are insane, and he's not wrong. It's just, you have to think about Age of Empires in stages. Conquistadors, for example, are beastly in Castle Age and early Imp, and post-Imp, not so much. It's the same with a lot of units.
Do you remember? I think you were speccing me. I was playing a Nomad 1v1 and someone tower rushed me, and I figured out the counter to tower rushes is Elephant Archers.
It's not the counter. Guys, don't listen. If you ever get tower rushed,
it is
do not
the counter.
make it.
Towers do nothing to Elephant Archers. I destroyed this guy.
Okay, so let me tell the story from my perspective. I got online one day, saw Dave was playing a game, decided to spectate it. First off, he didn't get horse collar until it was past an hour mark. The whole time I was screaming at my PC, like, get horse collar.
Okay, not important.
But
I don't need horses, I have elephants.
Well, he got Tower Rush, and so he made Elephant Archers, which are stupid expensive, and they're really slow. He did end up winning, but you lost 10 of them to conversions, man. It was...
Okay. Alright. Fine.
I mean,
you're just jealous. You haven't thought of it first.
It was an entertaining game, but the last thing I need is for 2,000 people to be using Elephant Archers against Tower Rushes. Oh my goodness. He did end up winning everything that matters, yes.
I actually like this meme.
Why don't pro players ever mass pro players? People mass just about every other Castle Age unit. Oh my god, chat. You guys are too good. You guys are too good. Alright, well, welcome everyone to game number 4. This is between Yo and TaToH, best of 9. TaToH has Mayans, Yo has Aztecs, and this time the bases are similarly open, Dave.
And they're kind of close again.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of res in that middle part. That one hill to the left side is kind of oof for Yo.
It's because there are no press
you know what's kind of nice? We can talk about the strategies and the maps because they're not laming in minute 1.
Yep.
If it was any other Meso War, we would be following the Eagles and looking for Boar Steals and Sheep Steals. But with the settings that they're using for this, it's quite nice. Both players are on even footing. I wonder what Mayans try and do here, Dave, because we know how strong the Plumed Archers can be, but Aztecs with their Man-at-Arms into Eagles could probably dominate before Mayans can get to the Plumes.
Did we see Mayans go for, like, defensive Drush?
Maybe. I mean, I know if this was Stark would go Man-at-Arm and then fully stonewall the front of his base. He would stonewall from this cliff to this wood line.
All that big open space?
Walled.
That'd be walled.
Yeah, all of it. But I think that's very risky against a player like Yo. Because remember, when Yo expects walls, he goes forward. He's not going to wait around. So it's not too unheard of for Mayans to also go Eagles in Castle Age. Like they could do that. So maybe this will turn into a big Eagle War. But as you'd said with Yo's base, his second and third gold will be a problem if he doesn't have map control. Same could be said for TaToH, though. His second and third gold very far forward if he doesn't have map control. So it's an even generation.
It'll depend on the scouting, too, because, like, TaToH, if Yo takes control of that right side, where the gold is, and the wood is in TaToH's base, let's say he does, like, Men-at-Arms and then comes forward for towers. TaToH's only got that one wood line.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's got
he's got 3.
Just about every other Castle Age unit in the right game.
There's a lot of map to be taken here. I think that's the key. Well, Aztecs are insanely good. They start with extra gold. Normally means if they go for Man-at-Arms or Eagles, they can make more of them. Then they have a farm bonus, so their farms are much faster. If they get relics, which is common at the high level, they get 33% more gold per relic. Also, something we might end up seeing is the Affleck skirms. The Affleck skirmishers have 9 range and can be beastly versus Plumed Archers, which TaToH may or may not go for. I'm really curious to see what TaToH does, mainly, because I think Yo will go Man-at-Arms and adapt from there, but TaToH, he could go for the greedy play of utilizing the backstone as Mayans. I think it might be too greedy.
Against Aztecs, yeah, I think it's you can get away with that against slower civs, but Aztecs, They're too quick, I think, to do that. And even if you get the plumed archers, though, if the Aztecs have eagles running around, and if Yo walls his base,
yep,
then you're gonna be forced into a situation where you're going like faster Imperial to try and get that advantage. It's just not. It's not a great play.
I think if TaToH had, you see where this forward house from him is. If he had a giant wood line there, then he could try plumes.
Yep.
Then he could wall a lot more. But it's too open on the front. I think he'll have to fight Yo in feudal age. Then again, he's sending one villager to gold. He's building a barracks. This looks like a Drush build. Unless he sends a second villager out here and builds a mining camp. He might go for the greedy strat.
That's what I was saying. Like, if he goes defensive Drush to deal with the men-at-arms.
Oh, you mean when he hits?
Him away.
It's true. If he's able to attack Yo's militia before they're upgraded, that would be good. I wasn't sure what you meant by defensive men-at-arms, but you're right. That's the ideal scenario. When someone's going men-at-arms and you're going Drush, attack their militia before they're upgraded. Good point.
Yeah.
Well, TaToH's going Drush FC. He's going for that greedy play we talked about. His deer are safe. That's huge. And he's beginning to wall, which is common on the map Mongolia, which was Yo's home map, by the way.
I think he has to. Yeah, he has to keep these militia back. You can't go forward with these against Aztecs.
What's his scouting like? Oh, TaToH doesn't see Yo. This is not the first time we've said this. Now, I wonder. Okay, this is important. Yo sees the militia, so he has to know that TaToH's going for Drush. TaToH will not upgrade these. Yo either needs to avoid them, or he needs to send a lot forward with villagers and start towering.
I don't like the fact that he's going forward with these. I felt like he should just hang out.
No, I think
if he's going for the castle and wall up strategy.
Well, I think
I don't know.
It's all right. I think it hurts that he doesn't know what Yo's up to and where Yo's at. But if he fights the militia before they upgraded, that's the whole goal here. Oh. And I don't think he can Drush into plumes with this. I think TaToH's gone up to feudal age, maybe for just some archers. He's already on his way up.
Yeah,
that's way too early for FC.
Yeah, he's not on stone either. He's making a lumber camp back there, but he's gonna see the villagers from Yo coming forward here.
Yeah. So what does he do is the question, right? Does he turn around and go back? Yo's probably expecting the greedy move. He's probably not expecting TaToH to be in feudal so quickly. And this is a good thing for TaToH, for Yo to be chasing him right now. And this is the engagement he wanted.
He's not taking it properly, though. No hits, basically, on Yo's militia. And Yo still hasn't upgraded to men-at-arms. I wonder if he actually is going to.
He's having some eco problems. He doesn't... Okay, now he has the eco for it. We'll see.
TaToH's just wasting time right now.
But because TaToH went feudal so quickly, he could build a defensive tower here. This is a nice approach. Had he been greedy, he would be towered. He couldn't do anything about it, but he can counter this. And he distracted all of Yo's military. This is a great strategy choice from TaToH. I like it. Nice position. And he's on stone already, as Mayans, so he might eventually get to plumes. Good stuff.
Yo, why are you chasing these militia so far?
Yeah.
I like it from TaToH to bring the army away, but...
Oh, TaToH lost a Vil, though.
He might lose another one here.
That guy's trapped to the left of the middle.
Oh, but he walled him in! He walled him in! Oh, there's a hole!
Oh, there's always a hole. Wow. Well, TaToH could use his eagle to snipe that Vil.
Nope.
It's still out there. You could go for the snipe.
And here come the militia from the back corner of the map. I don't know why he committed to chasing those so far.
They've accomplished nothing now.
Yep.
So that was kind of what you meant when you said defensive Drush. Like distract, engage versus them. He didn't really engage much, but he distracted. That's something. And now TaToH's on stone. He has built a preemptive tower to protect his gold on the right. There's not much that Yo can do to pressure him right now.
And he sees the forward archery range from Yo as well.
I would like to see TaToH make a few eagles right now. He's not on gold to do so, but a few eagles would be a great move to pick off those Vils.
And the Men-at-Arms upgrade is coming in. But TaToH, that tower there...
Cancel it, yo. Cancel the Man-at-Arms upgrade. Did he cancel it?
No,
he didn't.
Can't.
Too late.
But he can use this, though, to kill one of those houses to get in.
That's true.
But the tower from TaToH coming down is going to counter this this push. TaToH's using a lot of stone, though.
Yeah, he's using a lot of stone. The key here is how many farms does TaToH have? How many farms does Yo have? How quickly will they get Castle Age? That's going to be the key. I would like to see Yo try and tower the other side of TaToH's woodline on the left.
Yeah.
I mean, there's risk of getting trapped there, of course. But I'd also like to see him tower the woodline on the right. And stonewall him in. Because TaToH's given him full map control, you have to take more advantage of it. Just that TaToH's made it difficult to do that.
Yeah, if you Vivi tower the left side and then tower the right side preemptively, then he's only got the wood at the back. And
if TaToH...
You can kind of hole him in here.
And if TaToH spots that, then TaToH might build another tower and waste more stone. But this tower on the hill isn't too bad for Yo. I think it will range some of the farm space.
Yeah, 2 of them, I think.
Yep.
And he can garrison archers in there, too. I wonder if that's why he made the archer range.
That's true. Send the archers inside the tower instead of the vills. TaToH will just up to Castle Age eventually and try and build a castle and go plumes. But I can't help but be impressed in the thought process from TaToH. There's huge risk in going immediately to plumes. Yo would have overwhelmed him, broken through the walls, as TaToH wouldn't have been in the feudal age to build defensive towers. So he broke right through, and now I'm impressed with Yo. I like that tower. I love this tower on the hill. It actually forced TaToH to delete 3 farms. I also like how he'll attack with Man-at-Arms against the houses, so TaToH will be forced to wall behind. This is high-level stuff. This whole series has been really good.
This really is, and I love how Yo is committing, but he's not over-committing to this. It's great. Like, he made that archer range, and then he was like, he saw the defensive towers from TaToH. He's like, maybe I shouldn't commit to archers.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Now this tower on the left is so good.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Farms, berries, wood.
Wow. TaToH desperately needs that food. He needs the wood. Of course, he has wood in the back, but Yo should just stonewall this puppy in.
I think he should just use those Men-at-Arms to kill the houses and try and like make it annoying for just make it annoying for him. And kill another one there, come back to the front, kill another couple houses, you know?
You know what he could do, to be honest? He has enough Men-at-Arms, enough archers to run right past TaToH's tower and TC on the right side. With 4 Men-at-Arms and 5 archers with fletching, you could run right past. I don't think that's the safest move, because TaToH could always quick wall.
Ooh, he got fletching, and now he can range that tower at the front. He's putting archers in the tower, and once that one goes down, then for sure he can think about running through.
And TaToH is on the way to Castle Age, though. Oh, TaToH's making some eagles, and he's building a second barracks, so will it not be immediate plumes?
Will it be a couple TCs, eagles, and he's got to make a castle, though.
Yeah.
In front of that gold? He'll make it.
I think
between the farms and the gold.
I think he's just worried temporarily.
Defensive tower on that wood line from TaToH.
This is good for Yo. TaToH's built so many defensive towers now. Does Yo not see that TaToH's building that tower? He does. Yeah, that's too risky for me. It's an easier situation for TaToH. He has more villagers.
Yo, you need this stone.
Well, fortunately, the weak villager from him is in the back, but if TaToH targets the weak one, which he did.
Right away.
Dead. Could get the next one. Dead. 2 vills. That was well played from TaToH. That's the first mistake Yo has made in the game. Well, the second mistake, because I didn't agree with the militia chasing earlier. I like the stone walls on the right-hand side, though. He does need to fully scout that.
I'd love to see these archers walk right through now that the tower's gone. Bring them to the back of the base, see what you can do. TaToH is sending his eagles forward, I think. Or he's just kind of scouting around that tower, waiting for the villagers to pop out.
Dude, Yo still hasn't clicked up. He still hasn't clicked up to Castle Age. TaToH is building a castle. He's clearing up some of these towers. Yo's in trouble.
And Eagles now in Yo's base. He needs to bring those Men-at-Arms back to defense.
One Vil goes down. This is a panic wall. Yo is really scared. Maybe he thinks TaToH has more than he does. It's just 2 Eagles. But the 2 Eagles will snipe 2 villagers. That's 4 villagers down for Yo in the last minute.
Well, and the ones at the front that were on that tower too.
Oh my god, that's 6 in total he's lost. Wow, TaToH has a... This could be over. Like TaToH...
This turned around pretty quick here.
TaToH will be on 3 TCs.
Castle, Eagles,
plumes.
Eco advantage.
Wow.
Jeez. Yo's gonna have to do something drastic here. Maybe he's sending a lot to gold, maybe all in Eagles, or... I don't know.
TaToH has played this as he should with Mayans. Got to the correct stage of the game. Now it mainly rely on plumes. I don't think he'll make many more Eagles. There's no reason to. What a play with the Eagles. He sniped, what, 4 extra villagers because of a few Eagle Warriors?
Yep.
The
presence of mind to send them forward, too.
Yep, 2 at the base and then 2 at Yo's.
He knew he was getting a castle down. He knew he wasn't going to mass Eagles.
Yep.
So he just sent them forward to see what he could do.
Yeah, maybe the second barracks is a little bit questionable, but he'll always have it for later if he needs Eagles. And now the Mayan Eco is really kicking in, and these plumed archers are really cheap.
Are the finals to celebrate my sub-anniversary?
What's the play here from Yo? What is the play?
I don't know what he's doing, actually. He has 1 barracks, so it's not as if he can commit to Eagles. Is that a fast imp? Look at the resources.
Like,
I don't know if he can do anything.
If you're going fast imp with Aztecs, you better have some Eagles ready.
Exactly. Fast imp monks. I don't know. I really don't think there's anything he could do right now. If he had 15 feudal age Eagles, maybe he'll try and boom back into it. It's risky, but he's already really behind. So oh, okay, boom and siege workshop defense. That might be the best choice.
That siege workshop, not sure if it's gonna go down though in that position.
He needs it there as well as a wall. So
keep the villagers on the corner there near that tower, maybe.
Well, Yo bought himself some time. TaToH also doesn't have Bodkin Arrow, so I think the siege workshop will go up. Oh, the mill might die. Nah, it won't die. Yeah, Yo's only chance now is probably to commit to 3 TCs because he's so far behind and hope for good Mangonel shots. Meanwhile, TaToH has full map control. Mayan boom. Yo made a few mistakes and TaToH punished those. And TaToH finds himself in a good position in game 4 when he's already 2-1 up versus Mr. Yo.
He's getting close to that gold too, but now the Mangonel's coming out. Okay.
Don't kill your own house, Yo. Could kill his own house there. I think this is better. If he tried to make Eagles, TaToH would just hit and run versus them.
Yeah.
This is the best
And there's no way, he knows there's no way to get into TaToH's base because he's tried that.
How ridiculous are Mayans? TaToH's on the way to Imp.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. Yep. They can make plumed archers be on 3 TCs and Imp. Mayans are ridiculous.
Casually 54 villagers, castle, plumed archers, 3 TCs, and yeah.
Hashtag just Mayan things. And TaToH has played this correctly. You'll see this so often from pros. The reason he skipped Bodkin Arrow was for the faster Imp. He's on stone still, so he'll probably build the second castle soon. Probably when he reaches Imp. He'll get.
And if Yo goes up in response, he can't do anything. He doesn't even have enough stone for a castle.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why fast Imp is brilliant here, because it pressures Yo sooner rather than later. But it's only possible with Mayans, and it's only possible if you play this safe and get that castle up. I really feel if he tried a straight Drush FC in the plumes, he would have died. But because he went Drush into feudal defense, it worked. That was awesome. Like, his decision-making, all these small things that TaToH has done, has been huge over the last few games.
I wonder if we're going to see a repeat where Yo just refuses to die.
That's true.
Because right now it seems pretty bleak, but it seemed bleak in the last couple games as well, and Yo's hung on. Mm-hmm. One of these times he's going to hang on long enough to push back.
I think the theme is Yo takes advantages and then loses them. Mm-hmm. He did the same in the previous game, remember, had the pawns, but TaToH bested him and got the pawns back. Here, Yo had some towers up, had killed some Vils, but then TaToH killed 6 of Yo's. TaToH's not messing around. Villagers are coming forward. He wants to break through these walls and pressure Yo before Yo can mass those Eagle Warriors.
Yo's up to imp. What's he gonna? What are you gonna do? Bud?
He wants to go Eagles, but he's just now building a second barrack. So good luck with that. And there's 2 golds for Yo on the left, which he'll need to make Eagles. TaToH will just castle it. It's a great castle spot. Well, even the Maganel will not be enough now. That's a lot of plumed archers. Ballistics on the way. Bracers already completed. Chemistry will probably follow. 2 castles now for TaToH to produce out of. Okay, TaToH
maybe this
split.
castle? I don't know. It's risky business here.
The plumes are crazy. There's no way. And Yo just calls it. Wow, so after Yo won the first game in the best of 9, TaToH has won 3 straight. And what makes it even more exciting is he's winning on Yo home maps. He's won 2 games in a row on maps that Yo got after losing. Incredible stuff from TaToH, man. I don't know what else to say. I think the decision from Yo was good to go forward, but he probably could have applied more pressure with the man-at-arms early instead of chasing TaToH. Excuse me, and he most certainly should not have lost those vills.
What a map to pick Mayans on, too.
Yeah.
Subverting our expectations. It paid off.
Dude, it's
in a big
sick.
way.
Yeah. I keep coming back to Regicide Fortress. I expected Mayans on Regicide Fortress. Yo expected it. TaToH mind gamed him there. And Mayans was an excellent pick for this map. TaToH is probably the best at civ drafting in the game. Now, I talk about it so often when I'm casting him. He's obviously a great player, but I think he puts himself in positions to succeed with his maps and civs. 18 kills for TaToH. He had more food. He had more stone. He had more gold collected. That wasn't all that close once it got to Castle Age. Okay, Mr. Yo needs a response now. He needs a big response. He has Scandinavia and Bedouins remaining as his home maps. Which one are you hoping for, Dave?
I don't know.
Do you just want to? Do you just want to get it over with?
I got a strat for Bedouins.
You have a strat for Bedouins? Okay, cool.
I got a strat, yeah.
I think your strat is to leave the PC for the first couple of minutes, so I have to introduce the map.
Nope.
Okay, that's good. Thanks for the heads up on that not being the strategy. Back to the civilizations then, everyone. Yo just used Aztecs. TaToH just used Mayans. So I think if we see Scandinavia, it will definitely be Mongols for Yo. Maybe Britons for TaToH, because TaToH chose Britons on Scandinavia yesterday. But Koreans, Malians, Vikings, Mongols available for Yo. Japanese, Italians, Britons, Slavs, and Byzantines available for TaToH. So, Baello, thank you for the 13 months. He said, are the finals to celebrate my sub anniversary? Yeah, we scheduled that for you a while back. All for you, man. Adam the Rabbit as well. Thank you for 17, man. Great to see you back in the Age community recently. I saw you online on Voobly and whatnot. Varian, I'm not reading that dono message. I saw people react to it at the start of the game. Thank you, though. PM Me Pizza, thank you for the 20 months. He said, did you know how I found out why there's a Florida man? It's because there are no press privacy laws in Florida. TIL. Is that a joke? I don't know if I get it. Yes, we get Bedouins! We get Bedouins, boys! Let's go! Let's go! Welcome everyone to game number 5 and a best of 9 final. TaToH is 3-1 up over Yo. I didn't expect it to be this much of a landslide, but Yo has another home map. He has Indians, which is a ridiculous civ for this map for a reason that Dave will explain. Dave, talk about Bedouins, talk about Indians. No, this is a lie. This is a lie. Dave's strategy is to say in the chat, LOL, he muted me. Finally. Dude, I could hear you typing that. That was the flaw in your plan. I could hear you typing. I can hear you there.
Oh, oh my god, it's Bedouins.
Nice try.
Yo, this isn't really a normal map. This is a bit different, so I'm gonna get T90 official to explain the map a little bit.
I really think the best way to explain Bedouins is probably to refer to Dave on this one, so go ahead.
All right, you got some shorefish, you got some deer, you got little clumps of wood. Usually you want to TC on the shorefish because it's super fast bringing that food.
How fast is it? Is it 4th or 5th on the... What's faster? Is it villagers on shorefish or
I'm not really
villagers on boar?
I'm not really a game stats kind of guy. I don't really know all the intricacies of what goes on in this game.
Okay, so on a serious note, when did this meme start with Bedouins? Was it...
It was like we were watching a tournament, and there was like 15 games in a row.
With Bedouins.
And every single game you asked me to explain Bedouins.
I know. And then...
I was getting so tired of it.
It was fine until you said that you were tired of it. Look at this deer. And then chat picked up on that and ran with it. Yeah, so anyways, I'll actually explain it. Villagers collecting shorefish in Age of Empires 2 is a very fast food source. It's one of the fastest food sources in the game. Indians, though, have a bonus where they carry more food and they also collect shorefish faster with their villagers. So it makes
Indians are unreal on this.
Yeah, it makes them the best civ on this. They could get feudal age at 17 pop or something ridiculous.
They can. I've seen it at 13.
Oh, wait, no. They fast castle on 17 pop. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see like a 13, 14 pop fast scout rush if he knows where TaToH is.
Exactly. Well, and
the big thing here is scouting.
Which is weird.
Yeah. The big thing on this map is the scouting. Finding your enemy fast will dictate your strategy choice.
And you could use sheep to scout. Now the funny thing is, and this isn't much of a concern for Yo because his civ's so OP here, but he could scout TaToH with sheep and give the guy with the sheep bonus sheep. But he sees so much.
You're not going to take the sheep when you have
exactly.
Fish.
I know, it was just a thought.
I'm just saying. You got to think things through.
Well, if you would have
told me, nothing worse than a half-baked idea.
If you would have told me which is faster, villagers on shorefish or sheep with Britons, I would have probably been okay, but you didn't give me the info I required my co-caster. Yeah, so we like to troll Dave. It's been a long time since Bedouins, and Dave has been trying to avoid it, but... So maybe Yo goes scouts here. I think going fast feudal scouts and towers is a great nomad strategy. Obviously needs to find TaToH. This is going to be tough for TaToH, but maybe...
What's the response
and spears
here?
Is the play for him.
Do you wall up your base into little communities and then you have spears hanging around?
Yeah, the good thing is if Yo goes for scouts, you can wall in your villagers to the mill, but the problem there is if Yo towers you, you're screwed. So that's why towers are helpful against walls. I think that, at least in team games, I've seen Britons have some success versus Indians, going crossbow and pikemen versus the camels. And then, of course, Britons have cheap TCs if this goes Castle Age, and TaToH could expand with a boom. And his map's pretty good, so it's not bad.
I love what TaToH's doing. He's doing the nomad style where he's wandering around with one villager making the houses.
Yeah.
And he actually, just an annoying little wall.
I saw that.
Fish there.
Not sure if there's much that Vil can do for him, though.
Well, she's going to be the house villager, and she's going to give him a lot of good info.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's probably worth it to scout around with one, even though the idle time will add up, but...
Well, it sucks that he didn't have sheep to scout. The reason the score is so different is because Yo has scouted the map with so many sheep. This is what high-level players will do on Nomad starts when they don't have a scout.
TaToH's going to be up before Yo.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought...
I mean, Yo has created 2 more vills, though.
Yeah, and TaToH's going for a tower rush. Okay.
So this is fast castle territory with Indians. TaToH's going for a tower rush. It's very important to push Yo off of the shorefish. And TaToH has that sneak vill in the back. If he denies some of the golds on the front and then towers that gold in the back, Yo could be goldless. But he has 3 options.
Yeah, he's got the stuff in the north, too. I like how TaToH sees those other golds, but he doesn't see the one in the north. Oh, he's sending villagers that way. Okay.
I think the sooner TaToH applies aggression, the better in a matchup like this, because Indians are so crazy.
This could be bad for Yo. Yo, he should have, like, if you're Indians on a 1v1 on Bedouins, you should be putting out some scouts, right? Early.
Hey, crazy stat that Capture Age shows us if you toggle, I think you press N, Dave. The bottom left, it shows the food per minute. Yo's has 300 food per minute. TaToH has 100. That's how big the difference is. And look at Yo's resources. My goodness.
And Yo's coming out to this gold. He sees TaToH's buildings around that. so he knows that TaToH knows.
Oh, he also sees TaToH is building that tower.
Ready.
Is he waiting till he gets feudal to respond?
Maybe.
I think he just needs to move, right? You just move.
No, you can't move. That's a lot of shorefish remaining. That's 900 food. It's not just the wood you lose there.
Oh god! And TaToH's towering the new shorefish that Yo's come
Oh
to.
my god, this is so good! This is so good! I think Yo's strategy was far too greedy. I think he should have gone feudal age to stop this getting out of hand.
It seems just indecisive.
Okay, will TaToH wall that villager in? If he walls that villager in, this is amazing. If he doesn't, it's a wasted opportunity.
Oh, nope. Nice spot from Yo. Really great spot.
Yeah.
To see that.
Oh, TaToH tried to wall the vill in.
But he's coming over with 4 more.
Yeah.
He's coming over with
Yo
4
can
more.
wall it in,
Yo
though.
is going to see this.
Yo will just wall in that tower. There's no way that
And
tower
he's sending a
goes up.
scout over as well.
Yep.
He's got another one producing. 3 more villagers from TaToH coming forward to tower the gold.
Yeah, and the wood line and the shorefish.
If TaToH loses these villagers at the back,
It's game over, pretty much.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I believe it'll be game over because of the power of Indians, but that's only if
Great
Yo
micro.
has shorefish available. Yeah, great micro from Yo.
Really great from Yo to engage with the villagers,
Wow.
keep that one scout running around, picking off the weak villagers as he sees them, and he's putting a counter tower to deny the tower from TaToH. He's sending a scout over as well.
And more
think
good
it'll
micro
still go
from
up.
Yo and the villagers. He still hasn't lost a single
is
unit
over.
in this game. And now he does. But that was just a matter of time. All of TaToH's forward villagers will die. The villagers on this tower will die. And TaToH calls the GG. Indians are too strong on Bedouins. Now, like, we have to bring up again, picking civs, picking maps. I don't know if there's much that can counter Indians, but TaToH certainly didn't have it here. I can appreciate the attempt, though. That was so well played from Yo with the micro and the scouts and addressing that tower in the back.
I feel like if TaToH had walled that one villager in, and then I don't know why he overcommitted with the other 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, you should have just put that on one of these other wood lines around here,
Yep.
you know, or tried to tower that gold. Coming over like that, it just lost him the game.
Yeah, had those 4 vills come around, and then that other vill been walled, then it's different. But overcommitted. I think he freaked out. He definitely realized how strong Indians were, so he was overly aggressive, and the score is now 3-2. Nice quick game. I won't even waste any time looking at the achievements, but
for what this map is. Any chance
Yo
you
collected
chat
700 more food in
T90
that
love?
game. Jamie,
God, are they?
Jamie missed your explanation on what the
I,
map
s-
is.
I saw it. Yeah. Man, are these guys like not going to take any breaks? Like, I want a break, boys.
Dude, it's
Can
only
we get
been
a-
2 hours. Can
Can we get an intermission or something?
tell it's been a while. It's only been 2 hours and you want a break? Jeez. I mean, this is not your stream. You know you can go away for 5 minutes and come back. That's fine.
No.
Okay, well, game 5 is game 6 is coming up. TaToH has islands. He has team islands. He has Baltic. Am I missing anything else here? No.
What are you guys talking about? Endurance. I just want another coffee.
Dude, go get your coffee, man. Be quick. It's fine. I'll explain Bedouins while you're gone.
No, it's good.
All right.
I'll stay for
Yeah,
the next
so
game.
Team Islands, and Baltic. All of TaToH's remaining home maps are water maps. Jamie, thank you for almost 2 years, though, man. You're crazy. And you know who else is crazy, chat? King Arthur gifted 15 subs to the stream. Thank you, Arthur. Oh, boy.
What's Dave going to do during the 24-hour stream? Hey, man, the last 24-hour streams, I've been there till the end, all right?
Dave has saved me. Yeah.
Some of those got pretty hairy at the end there. Onaging.
Oh, my God. The one where I couldn't stop laughing. That was rough. Yeah, thank you so much, Arthur. Thanks, bro. And thanks to everyone for being here and enjoying the content today. I'm really hoping this goes to 9 games, and I think it can. Capture age is up, and we are into the game. Okay, so game number 6. This is one of TaToH's home maps. He's chosen islands. He's had some great success on water maps. But you know who else is beastly with water maps? You know who else is beastly with landings? That is Mr. Yo. So I think while TaToH is a better water player than MBL, and he showed that yesterday, while TaToH is a better water player than Leary, and he showed that on day 1, I don't think he's a better water player than Yo, necessarily. I think that this is very, very even stuff.
I like these map generations. Usually with islands, you get one guy with a better island or a bigger island, and he has better fish, but look at the fish consistency. They're spread out.
And you know what, Dave? This is standard islands. This is not a tournament version of islands that's been fixed.
Or team islands, yeah,
This is the 20-year-old version of islands, and it could give us some pretty bad map generations sometimes.
Who is the number 1?
Well, it's Vikings for Yo. Vikings used to be the number 1 water civ. Nowadays, they're probably still solid, but I'd say maybe 4th or 5th. Vikings do not get fire galleys now. So since fire galleys are dominant in early feudal, they can struggle. Meaning that Yo either needs to go straight galleys in feudal, which takes some time to mass, or he could try for a risky, back dock, fish boom, fast castle into longboats. Yeah, or just transport. There's options.
The thing is, like when I attribute civs to different players, like when I think of Mongols, I think of Tim. When I think of, Britons, I think of Viper. When I think of Vikings, I think of Yo, because he's so good with Vikings.
Yeah. I think of Yo or Vivi, or well, there's a lot of players, but you're right. He's very good with Vikings, and you know what Yo is good with? Messy games. And what will happen here is probably a landing, because almost every island game we've seen has been a landing. And then you have to balance out where you're fighting on water, how much you have on water, how little or how much you have on land. On both islands, it'll be scrappy. But Italians, they're known as the number 1 water civ in the game. They have half off all their dock techs, they have cheaper fishing ships, and another big bonus they have is it is cheaper for them to advance to each age. So fast feudal for TaToH, fast fire galleys, all of these things are possible with a lot of fishing ships.
I like how the island's meta has changed in like subtle ways. Like neither player is bringing in boars with their scout.
Yeah.
Because they know there's that possibility of a landing.
Yes. Yeah.
And that was something you always saw in the old meta, because you were focusing on galleys first. There was very rarely a landing. You'd always bring in both boars with your scout.
And that one change was Dark Age transport ships.
Yep.
Because when you could only create transport ships in feudal, creating it was too risky. Players would have Navy out at that time. But if you can create it in Dark Age before players can stop it, it's no-brainer to transport something. Saying that, Dave, Leary, who really just seemed out of touch with I don't know, like he just wasn't able to match these other players' skills in this event. Leary always used his scout to bring in the boars, and then he paid the price when landings came in. So, and I love the tricks that they're doing too. It still makes me uneasy, even though I've seen this hundreds of times, but they weaken the boar with the TC, and then they have to get the final hits in on the board with their villagers. Otherwise, the board just disappears.
It's once you start doing it, like I've started doing it quite a bit. Yeah, you just got to know, like if there's 5 villagers in your TC, you can hit it twice.
You hit it twice, and then the next shot will be a 1 shot on the board. The problem is you have to get used to using the hotkey. Yeah. Because if you right-click the boar, instead of ungarrisoning your vills onto the board, it's dead. So Dave, what do you think of Yo and TaToH's dock positions? I think the island positions will probably be confusing for TaToH. He's probably disappointed to find out that there's an island so close, because there's not near as many fish surrounding his dock.
Well, I mean, TaToH's lucky. I was talking about the consistent fish generation.
Yeah.
On normal islands, if you generates like this, you wouldn't have a fish there.
Yeah,
It'd be like some shore fish. But he's lucky that he can get that initial fish in there and then move his second dock to a better location.
Yeah, which right now will probably be to the left, which is the best decision for him. To the right would be a mistake. He scouted most of this. TaToH will be in feudal age slightly faster. What does Yo do? Look for the transport ships, Dave. I'm just waiting for him.
I've been looking, but I don't know. I like how he's housing at the top side. Like he's preemptively walling already where he thinks TaToH is going to land. Very nice.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because his golds and stones are all there. That's a good point. His scouting is very, very important in this game.
Oh, second dock from Yo. Okay. So he's going to go... Galleys demos?
Well, I wonder what side TaToH goes to. TaToH will probably go to the right side. But if TaToH doesn't find him immediately, could be a big problem. Basically, galleys are good in numbers and with fletching. So Yo needs some time to get there. TaToH's fire galleys are good in low numbers.
He's got one dock set to the left side and one dock set to the right side for gather points.
That's the way to do it, right?
Yeah, and he's gonna find... that island kind of dips in there where Yo's docks are. Maybe he could go right past that without noticing.
Hype.
Maybe TaToH also assumes that this is not Yo's island. Nah. Never mind, it's pretty large. It's not a secondary island. I think TaToH will find Yo pretty quickly. But Vikings still have the cheap docks. It's a very nice bonus.
See, TaToH's gonna go right past Yo, and Yo's gonna attack him with the galley. It's unfortunate. He could have just hidden. Just hide.
No, he's coming down this way anyway. Wait! Ah! Yep, he sees the dock. Okay.
Okay.
So, this is the weakness of Vikings. This stage of the game is why they're no longer #1 water sit. They're still beastly, but fire galleys are very good versus galleys until galleys are massed.
He's given him time, though. He's got 3 docks. He's going to have 5 galleys.
And fletching.
If he keeps the micro up and brings this galley back to be repaired by that villager...
Yeah.
I think he's got a shot here.
TaToH.
TaToH's got to do some damage before Yo masses.
Nice play from Yo. By the way, both players have looms, so they might be expecting... Oh my god, TaToH has 2 transports queued up.
Oh my goodness,
he doesn't need that many, but he probably just clicked it twice. I hope he doesn't make a second transport ship. Nope.
It's expensive.
Yeah, there's the transport ship. And he's building a barracks, Dave. So a barracks at home, that's the play. Then build archer ranges forward. Yo's scout is where?
It's right on that edge.
Yeah. I bet you he's on patrol, too.
He's looping around with the galleys. He could actually pick a villager off at the berries if he goes in there.
Good point. All right.
And now the scout doesn't
No
see
way.
the villagers.
No
I
way.
think so. I think so, but he didn't.
No, he saw it, Dave. What a play.
Oh my god, that's so good.
That's crazy, guys. All they're doing there
No.
is looking at the mini-map. That is so good. And TaToH's lost the Ville and the berries, as you said.
Is he looking for it? Did he actually see it? He brought the scout back, but now it's just kind of idling.
I think he saw it. He changed its position. Well, is there a response at home from him?
Demo raft from TaToH, and these galleys are clumped right there.
No way. Oh! That's not as exciting.
Yeah, not great, but whatever.
Not as exciting as I would have wanted, but this choke point's still really good for him.
Look at Yo walling. He knows.
Yo should snipe the fish with the galleys. Don't worry about the fire galleys, just snipe the fish. With fletching, you can 2-shot every single fishing ship. Take it
you can 2-shot even without fletching if you have 3 boats, because it takes 6 galleys without fletching.
Oh, the transport would be good as well.
Yeah, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Should have just gone in for that. But
well, I like how Yo's played this, Dave. He's protected his own fish at home, sniped some fish at TaToH's base. He's now walling out the sneak.
Yeah.
And TaToH finds himself behind on what is his home map. Now, that transport being alive is a huge deal. Look where it's going. If TaToH meets walls, he'll just transport out around.
Yo just snuck right past those 2 fire ships. He's like, yoink, I'm coming back this way.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Is that the noise it makes when you sneak? Yoink?
Yeah, that's it.
That's it? It must be a Canadian thing. And there's more fishing ships here as well! Now, he should probably regroup with his main force. Yo has done a great job, man. What a player.
Fantastic.
Also, the scout can kill those archers. It's 2 archers without fletching.
Oh no, Yo's playing so
He's
well.
Playing so good. And Yo's on the way to Castle Age.
Oh my god.
Unreal. Unreal.
Scout's on stand ground though. Oh, here it comes. Okay.
Yeah, now it might kill 1 more archer and then die.
Worth it though.
It's totally worth it. Yeah. He already knows it's there. Oh my god, it got the kill. Like as he was dying, he fell to the ground and smacked the archer in the face and got the final hit.
So now Yo, once he's in Castle Age, look, he's sending these galleys around the left side. I love it. I love it. The left side of his island, he's going to probably pick off that transport ship.
Yep.
And then shift into longboats, most likely.
Yeah. He could try and be cute and wait for the units to go inside the transport, because they probably will soon, but this is the smarter play.
He's just patrolling.
Yep.
And now it's dead. Oh, that sucks for TaToH.
Now what do TaToH's archers do? Yo will probably make a siege workshop to mop all of this up, and Yo will likely win on water with the amount of galleys he has once they're upgraded. TaToH won't have any chance, and Yo's micro with his fish again, superb. Dave, Yo has 14 kills.
Yep.
14 kills and 4 deaths. Oh boy, fish. But again,
he's coming around the top side again, and he's microing down the fire ships with those 4 galleys.
Yep.
TaToH's just responding. He's reacting right now. He's not pushing at all.
Yeah, you see that a lot at the high level. When one player gains an advantage, they control the pace of the game.
I wonder if he's going to go with 1TC Siege Workshop Archer push on land.
TaToH, I'm not sure what is best for him right now. Like, he might need to give up water and prioritize land, because I don't see him winning water comfortably right now. Not after War Galley and Bodkin completes. But at the same time, if you give up water, you can range so much of your land, and he already has such a big lead. The fishing ships would give Yo even a much bigger lead. I don't know, man, but it's currently a 3-vil lead for Yo. He has 4
another
fishing ship
transport
lead
coming
as well.
around for TaToH, but there's still those 2 war galleys there.
Where's the transport
From
being
Yo.
created?
No, it's already created.
There,
it's at the top left. And TaToH, now that he has that fire ship, he can clean these up. Yo should probably send a few more longboats around that area.
Yeah, he's making longboats after researching War Galley. TaToH also just finished careening, so he could fit more inside the transport ship.
These crossbows could do some damage once they land.
This is what TaToH needed. This is what TaToH needed. They'll hit the golds as well. How fortunate is he?
Let's see. Does Yo see this? Yeah. He has that outpost there. It's a good outpost. How does he react to it?
I think it was almost too greedy from Yo to not make a siege workshop. Instead, he made the second TC. Oh my goodness! He hasn't reacted to this yet, Dave.
He doesn't notice? What?
He thought he had it locked down.
No. Oh no!
He thought he had it locked down. And TaToH is coming back now because of one single sneak. There's the siege workshop. But man, that hurts. I think he could make a Scorpion. I would make a Scorpion instead of a Mangonel. But either one. Okay, Mangonel, it's fine. Either one's okay. And then control the left-hand side with the longboats. So that doesn't happen again. He has the right-hand side locked down. Still has the fishing ship lead. Still has the population lead.
Yeah.
But what's cool about TaToH's landing is it's taken all pressure off of his island. So he's booming freely, and Yo's really not. Yo has way too much idle time. So TaToH might imp faster because of this, and maybe go back on water or something then.
I mean, Yo still has the water control.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's a big advantage. I think he's going to clear up these remaining fish from TaToH here.
Mm-hmm.
But what Yo has to do right now is just slow the game down.
Yeah.
Keep that water control. And try and get TaToH off his island.
Yeah. TaToH has pretty much stopped making archers now. I think he realizes now that the Mangonel's out, he doesn't have much of a chance. It was sloppy from Yo. I think opting for the economic choices with Vikings isn't the worst idea, but really should have stopped that.
Yeah.
He was thinking about it. I guess he forgot about it, and TaToH saw an opportunity. Oh, big headshot with the Mangonel. And Yo...
Another one right here.
Oh, nope.
Ooh, close.
Yeah, TaToH's getting some real value out of this. This is going to annoy Yo, but Yo is all over TaToH on water. And Yo has a lot of longboats coming out now. Has a lot of war galleys. Well, you know what? He's losing some of these galleys to the fire ships. He has to micro.
TaToH's tossed away a lot of fire ships.
Oh, and the crossbows just got headshotted.
Yeah.
Okay. That took a while for Yo to kill those units. If it wasn't for that, TaToH would be even further behind, but I still would say he's behind for now, Dave. But there's the faster
on the way to imp, though.
That's the Italian advantage. That's the advantage of having a safe eco, while Yo did not on lands. Yo needs to pump out some more Navy and probably stop TaToH from docking elsewhere.
TaToH's docking on the right side in between those islands.
Yep. TaToH should go fire ships.
He'll go fast fires.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way. I don't think you can build up enough to counter Vikings right away in Imperial Age if you're going fast imp.
No, well,
another villager dying here. Yo gonna pick it off?
His Vil count's decent though. That's the thing.
2 Vils dying.
Yeah. Yo will know this. At this point, meta's really defined. He has to know that TaToH's up. TaToH was just buying himself time with that crossbow rate. But Yo's not anywhere close to going up. This could be a problem.
I think if he stops villager production, I think he can go up.
Yeah, maybe. Also, if he castles the shoreline, that could help secure things. You know what else TaToH could do? He could transport villagers, build barracks. Well, he still has the 2 forward villagers there. Build barracks and make condos, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, condos aren't particularly strong against walls or anything, but...
They also have a time limit, too.
Yeah.
If you invest in them, they're expensive, and the power spike only lasts for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and Berserks would shred them. Yo is on stone, but you know, early imp is where TaToH's got to bring this game back, both on water and on land.
Yo's about to click up right as TaToH gets to the Imperial Age.
Yo has taken some wise engagements for his TaToH. 2 fire ships, sorry, for TaToH will be lost.
Horse collar for TaToH. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Alright, so those farms are not going to last very long, the ones that he built earlier without horse collar.
And here comes the fast fire ships. Fast fires are really, really good.
And Yo is now on the way up. I think Yo needs to stonewall this area. Like, this is so risky. Just waiting for TaToH to make anything. But TaToH, with the fast imp, he's not able to forward a lot. Fast fires are good, but longboats are much better versus fast fires than, say, like war galleys would be, right?
You got to build him up though, and he's got to get bracer. He's got to get all the imp upgrades.
And the longboats are in an awful position between the 2 neutral islands. TaToH could bring this game back. This could be the swing that TaToH needed. Meanwhile,
I don't know. Yo isn't losing his longboats. I like it. He's saving them up. And he's waiting. And I love how TaToH moved those villagers away as soon as he saw that Mangonel from Yo.
I noticed
the
that
little
as well.
things they're doing.
Yeah, so many things going on. I also like how Yo has protected the rest of his war galleys on the... Or, not war galleys, sorry, longboats on the backside. But this is what I was waiting for. A bit of a trap from TaToH.
But they're so fast! Only one of them dies, 2 of them die.
You're right, they are quick.
They're so quick. They're schmoovin'.
His fish have been booming in the back, despite not having much control on the right. This is all good decisions from Mr. Yo. We'll probably build his castle at home. We'll most likely... Well, he definitely will get bracer and chemistry, and then the longboats can think about taking fights.
It's all the little things Yo's doing, like grabbing the relics, keep sending units north to make sure that TaToH's not building up there. And, like, walling his base.
Look at the ram he just made for TaToH's Mangonel.
Nice. You can convert the villas, too.
Yeah,
nice.
That would be huge. That would be huge. Yeah, I think TaToH will not have much land control on this side. Not after the conversions, not after the Mangonel eventually dies. But, on Water Dave, TaToH has 22 fire ships. He just killed quite a few longboats. He's been attacking Yo's docks, and the docks eject units when they lose enough HP. And another one will lose HP, and more longboats could die. And TaToH is surrounding Yo in the south. Fire ships, as we know, if in similar numbers, are great.
Yo's got to redock maybe top left of his base.
Oh, he's getting elite longboat.
He's getting elite now.
Which dock?
But he needs like 20.
Wow, he has to give up his fish. He needs more docks, like you said. He's castling the north. That is a good area for TaToH to transport, so a castle there would slow that possibility down. But the lack of docks is a worrying sign for Yo. And TaToH has come back in the game with the power of Italians, the faster imp.
I like that castle. I really do like that castle.
And
That's
he'll dock
great
there
location.
too. Yeah, that's
look
good.
how many docks are coming down, and that's a choke point. You could fight effectively against fires in that, and he's still kept his army alive, and he's still moving around with those 2 longboats at the top. I've seen them kill like 3 or 4 villagers.
He also is chasing fishing ships too. TaToH has 3 fishing ships, but that's it. Now,
this is just looking really great for Mr. Yo at the moment.
Well, I think,
regardless of the score.
Yeah, I think the downside for Yo right now is these longboats that are running away could be trapped in this choke.
But he's got those extra. Look how many docks are going down.
Wow, ridiculous.
He's got like 8 docks going down.
Yeah, and the right side doesn't matter too much to him anymore. So the fact that TaToH's there doesn't bother him. Plenty of gold, just not so much food for Yo after losing the fish.
And the problem with fires, they're great against other units, but once you have water control, they can't really range anything.
Yeah, whereas the longboats
they can't really harass
range.
the eco. Yeah.
Now, Dave, one area that's important we haven't talked about much is the neutral islands in the center. Like a castle there and some docks there, great position to fortify. I'm not sure if there's space for a castle, to be honest, but even towers is what players will opt for at times. And I just saw a transport for Yo. Dude, he just went full circle around TaToH's island with the longboats. It's ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, they're so quick.
Yeah. It's wild.
TaToH shifting into Galleon now, to get that map control that I was talking about. So he's gonna range this wood line here. I think Yo needs to think about where his next castle placement is going to be to most effectively secure.
I think the right side, right to the north of where he's being attacked right now. Yeah, the right of the stone.
Yeah. And maybe even, does he think about, like... Do you think about cannon galleon here?
Not yet, but maybe. I think it's probably better to just transport trebs over and protect your trebs on the shoreline.
Yeah, oh, look, that castle's going to... If he gets this down...
Nah,
I think he can.
He can't right now because
if he sends all those villagers, he can.
Yeah.
But, ooh, buddy.
Well, he doesn't. I don't know why he's rushing this. He just should wait for longbows or longboats. Sorry, he's now Britain's on water.
Yeah, send them in, man.
Yeah,
get some distraction.
I think he patrolled into that house, Dave.
Oh, he's not losing too many. They were attacking the monk. Now he's got the galleon to distract them.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Okay, it's
he
fine.
Only lost like 4 villagers.
And he's also getting out of harm's way in the back of TaToH's base too. So. Great castle positions. TaToH needs castle positions like that, but he can't build them on the shoreline, the left, because they'll get trebbed or denied.
You know, if Yo gets another castle on that gold island in the center, he's got a castle down this choke point, a castle on that ridge.
Yeah.
If he gets one on that gold island,
amazing.
like TaToH, he'd have to loop so far around to take any engagement.
Do you think that you could fit a castle on the gold island? I'm not
think
sure.
So, right on that. Maybe not.
Thinking the left, but it might be too narrow.
Maybe on that stone island, there's one spot, and TaToH's actually sending a transport, so perhaps he's thinking about it.
Yeah, that could change the game.
And Yo's actually got a transport too, but I think Yo's gonna go to TaToH's island because he's got a ram coming up here. Where are they going?
I'm not
sure. Are they
sure.
both going to that stone island?
I think it would be a big mistake for Yo to transport TaToH's island. I think the play is play it safe, as you said. Get the right side.
Oh, but the transport is gonna die.
Yo,
this is risky business.
Yeah, the villagers will die. Wait.
Oh,
they go down. Oh man. Now, can TaToH fit a castle there? Does he have the resources for a castle? What's the deal? He has the resources for a castle. He can place one. Okay, that's easy.
Yeah.
That could change the entire game. That position could change the entire game.
If Yo had got that, it would have been so bad for TaToH. Yep. But now it gives TaToH a little bit of a chance here.
Well,
now it's gonna be a stalemate on water.
Now
there.
I think Yo should transport TaToH's island. He should transport TaToH's island, castle there, and pressure. I see him researching crossbow now, so he could go for land.
Well, he's got a bunch of rams. If he pushes down that castle on TaToH's island, what does TaToH do to counter that?
Siege ram and arbalest, and then try and defend your base. It's so hard to finish off games on water, if you haven't noticed that already. To the people watching this.
TaToH trying to flank. He's trying to flank, but the castle's there. The longboats are too fast. I think this is a mistake, but he might kill the transport ship.
Poor villagers. They're sick of this, man.
You know, I'd love to see heated shot come in. I really would like it.
I think Heated Shot came in for Yo.
Really?
I could be wrong. You might need to tab out of Capture Age and check. But this is what Yo needs now. Protect this choke. The longboats will chew up anything TaToH sends his way. And go Siege Rams and Trebs and World Raiders on TaToH's island. It's not going to be easy, but I think that's the play. 3,000 gold for Yo. Banked up. That's no joke. And he does have 2 relics. TaToH also has 2 relics. There's got to be a third around there, right? Or I don't know.
Yeah, Heated Shot is in for Yo.
Okay. Well,
you're right.
Well, the mistake of the problem with making the castle here right now is TaToH has Trebs. He should have killed TaToH's castle and then built his own castle.
And there's the first condo that we see, but it's within range of the longboats.
Yeah. Wow, these rams are so slow. Yo's castle,
yeah, they are.
Yo's castle could stay up if you could kill those Trebs. Does he have enough repair bills? No. It's dead. And TaToH will keep his castle up because Yo no longer has the longboats there to protect the rams.
And TaToH has stables on the south of Yo's island. So he's going to be sending light cabs in there.
Dude, that's huge. TaToH has the extra gold control. TaToH's protecting his land, and he will damage Yo's island.
Yo is getting guard tower to deny the resources.
Does Yo not know there's a castle there? Yo still doesn't know there's a Wait. No way! He just used... Dude! He just used the longboats to distract the castle. Send in skirmishers and a single siege ram. And then meanwhile, he's taking a fight here, and it's not too bad. Of course,
but
guard
he's got
towers
Heated
will
Shot
help.
with the guard towers.
Yeah. A Heated Shot means the towers and castles do more damage.
300%.
Dude, this is a great game. I think Yo needs some walls. He needs some response to the raids that are about to come in. I can't believe what Yo did with the distract. Imagine if it was 3 rams instead of just 1, though.
Yeah.
That was
imagine
great.
if he kept... Look, he's going to do it again. If he kept his skirmishers alive.
Does TaToH use the castle to target the transport ship? Does he? Oh, he does! No way! Yo, the plays these guys are going for is incredible. 300 IQ from Yo, 301 IQ from TaToH. Holy crap. Dude, the level of play we've seen today, this is something else.
This set has been unreal.
Yeah.
And now here comes the towers from... Or no, it's an outpost from TaToH on Yo's island, and here come the Hussars. And Yo doesn't have any military here.
He didn't know about it.
How long will it take for him to notice this? That's the question.
He has resources, but TaToH is working on starving Yo out of the game. Realizes the longboats are tough to deal with, but he has extra golds, and he will now raid Yo's economy. And he has enough galleons to hold in that fight there. Yo has struggled with... Well, losing that control of the island on the right was huge, and then he also struggled pushing TaToH's land, and TaToH's found a way.
I think Yo can treb that. Oh, he's got a treb there. Okay.
Where?
Yo's just going to treb that castle on the gold island.
Okay,
no
round 3, by the way, with the Rams.
Oh, here we go again.
No,
TaToH.
TaToH's doing a lot of other things right now. He didn't realize this time that castle will go down. All right, and Yo is castling his base to prevent the Hussars from doing more damage. TaToH has bombard cannons in a very dangerous position. Yo is actually going to chase him with villagers. This is quite a game, Dave. But
Yo needs a foothold somehow on TaToH's island here. TaToH's got a ton of ships. Oh my god.
It's honestly just the timing of when Yo's used the siege rams that's hurt him. That castle that he built at TaToH's base would have been so clutch had he killed TaToH's castle first with rams. He was late to the rams there. And now he's redeeming himself with some rams on this island.
Go kill those bombard cannons. Repair your castle, dude. Get them.
There's too much happening right now. There's way too much happening for him to focus. TaToH also has 20 more military, though he is going to lose a lot of his navy because Yo is using the rams to distract. Also, what does he use to kill the bombard cannons is the question. He doesn't...
He's got the pikemen coming from the north.
Okay, so
if he keeps that castle up long enough,
He'll be out of stone. He needs to buy stone now.
Buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it.
He bought it, and he'll keep it up, I think.
Yep, and here come the pikemen.
TaToH's population is much higher, but Yo is now towering the golds. I like TaToH's position more, though. I think the fact that he's even... Oh, no, he'll kill the castle. He kills the castle. I love TaToH's position now. Wow. Eventually, players might run out of wood. If this game goes on long enough, that does happen on islands.
And Yo started transitioning into galleons instead. Okay.
So what's the benefit of that? Going galleons instead of longboats?
It's a bit less expensive.
Yeah. I think the cost is going to be the biggest problem with everything for him now, as he's losing villagers. Could even lose his relics soon. He can take the gold in the center. TaToH will mop that right up.
Oh, it was looking so good for Yo, but TaToH...
Crazy, man.
That landing just...
The landing changed things, and Yo saw 95% of his island, just didn't check that one corner.
And now he's losing his longboats at the south! He ran right into the fires!
He's losing everywhere, Dave.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, this is what Yo sees. It's also
and
demoralizing
TaToH's coming
to
for
realize.
to treb that castle at the north, too.
Wow. TaToH...
It's over.
TaToH could also transport to the Stone Island and treb Yo's castle. It feels very over now, as you just said. What I would call this a comeback from TaToH. The Italians at Faster Imp definitely saved him. And then the island on the right. The island on the right and the defense on his main islands was sweet.
I think Yo he wasted too
many
much
rams
stuff in the transport ship. Well, you think about it. He lost 10 villagers in a transport. He lost 6 rams in a transport, and then he landed the ram and that other army on the castle.
Yeah,
and he lost all of that too.
I also think Yo was floating resources, but he wasn't fully popped. That was another thing. I kept looking, and at first I think this is positive for Yo because he has 1,000 gold and 1,000 wood in the bank. But then I realized he was only at 170 population. So perhaps there's production problems from him. You know what it might be? The reason he didn't have the navy was because his docks were on the left, and it took so long for him to reinforce, whereas TaToH's docks were on the right where all the fights were going on. But
it's not too far, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a few different things. But the landing from TaToH and the solid defense on the islands, both, again, his starting island and the secondaries were beautiful. And TaToH wins a game where he was behind. He goes up 4-2. He'll have a few more opportunities now to finish off Yo in this best of 9. What a sick game, though. That was so cool. My favorite part about that game was when Yo used the longboat distract to drop off the rams, and then TaToH realized it.
Yeah, that's good. I'm going to go get a coffee because they're starting right away. What the hell?
Yeah, go ahead. It's fine. Don't worry about it. 290 kills for TaToH, 93 largest army. I think that was the difference. He just had more, and he also macroed better. More food, more wood, more gold. Obviously benefiting from the gold on the extra island there. Did also have an additional relic, but the relic gold... Wow, look at that. One more relic gold for TaToH. Oh, that's why he won. One more relic gold. Made all the difference. As someone spectating this game room on Voobly, says 2 very perfect players. I can't help but agree. These guys are so good. But we are... Wow, we just crossed 3,000 viewers. Welcome, everyone. We are so blessed as a community to have this many good players. Obviously, this event only had 4 players. All, or most of the sets were fantastic. MBL put on a show when he played TaToH and Yo. Didn't make it here to the finals. And TaToH and Yo are not disappointing us today. Yo has one more home map remaining, right? And that will be Scandinavia. So when I look at the civs, it's pretty obvious to me that Yo will go with Mongols. And then when I looked at TaToH's civs, I'm not sure. What will he go for here, guys? Like maybe... Wait, what didn't I remove? Oh no, there's 4 civs for both. Sorry, I'm dumb. Maybe Britons? He went Britons against MBL. Mongols definitely the civ that you would want on this type of a map. Oh, could also go Slavs. All right. And Slavs is a solid pick. They don't have any hunt bonus like the Mongols do. But TaToH has picked one of the strongest land civilizations in the game. So while Dave is getting his coffee, and since the games have been back-to-back, salute yourselves, chat, for being here today. This is the first time I've been over 3,000 viewers in a while. It might be the first time I've been over 3K since Hidden Cup, but I'm not sure. I mean, I'm thankful that I can say that. There's not many streamers out there, especially Age of Empires streamers, who could say, "Oh, I don't remember the last time I was over 3,000 viewers." But thank you.
It's the moms, dude.
It's the moms. Yeah, all the moms showed up today. So thank you, Hidden Cup moms. Muscle Confusion, thank you for 18 months. Thank you, Turgon, for 5. Pasamio, thank you for 33 months of support. As well as Hardy himself has been here for 28 months. I'm spending most of my time talking about the games. I do see the names. I do see the subs, resubs. You're all incredible. Dave, you're back. Yo has Mongols. And there's just something about Chinese players with Mongols in Scandinavia. They're incredible. And I would give Yo a strong early edge. Strong early lead, but what do you think about Slavs?
I mean,
Slavs are Slavs.
Slavs are Slavs. I mean, they're good on basically any map that has land.
Yeah, that's true.
Anywhere you can farm, they're good. I wonder, has Yo called a restart yet?
No,
I don't think so.
He's not called any restarts. Do you think this is a map where he should call it?
No, I'm just thinking with that in mind.
Yeah.
I guess there's no lame, so you can't even go forward with your scout to try and...
Yeah, you can't take that risk anymore.
Bug your opponent, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean...
I'm just thinking about, like, the deer location is a bit far away, but I don't know. His gold seems fine, his stone seems fine.
Yeah. I think his map is okay because of the wood lines in the front. There's a lot of wood between the players that they can use to wall. What's interesting about this map generation with Scandinavia is they both have a section of water. Yep. They're very close to the shoreline. Sometimes that won't be the case, and you'll have to choose a side. So
it looks like Yo's gonna go dock his side, but I would have loved to see him go forward and dock TaToH with Mongols.
Well, I think he could. There's two thoughts. There's two thoughts you could choose. Thought process you could choose. Sorry. Option 1 is dock your side in Dark Age, go feudal fast, and dock the enemy side and win their water. Option 2 is just have safe fish at home, or go scouts on land.
See,
I agree with you. I like the water approach.
I think with Mongols, I think you can dock forward. If you just drop that one dock, get out a few fires, and then still go scouts.
That's true. That's true. He'll have a lot of food. The reason Mongols have chosen for this is because they hunt 50% faster. I think TaToH... It's going to be a struggle for him, Slavs, but ideally he would have some more land control, right? He'll need space for farms. That's where Slavs become very strong, so more so mid-Castle Age.
You could also try Scouts and Towers, which is a really strong mix-up.
Yeah. It's Scouts to kill things, and then if you're walled out, just Tower to get in.
If you have fish, Scouts and Towers is a great strategy. It works a lot on Nomad, and this is not too different from the Nomad setup.
Yo is on his way up already. 20 population. That is only possible with Mongols. And he's going to stone... Wait a second. Is he just going straight Tower Rush?
With Mongols?
I mean, Mongols are a great Tower Rush save. It's just... Normally you'd expect a little bit more.
Yeah. Maybe some scouts. Maybe he'll build forward production. You never know. That gold from TaToH is just begging for a tower.
Yeah, like this is an easy wall off for TaToH in front of the deer, but he won't be able to do that. TaToH's walling the north, he's walling the south a bit, which is good, but good luck taking the deer and good luck taking the gold, TaToH.
I wonder if TaToH can see that wolf attacking. No, he doesn't. He hasn't scouted that. Okay.
No. Also, even though players still place the palisade there, you can't see it in the fog of war if a wolf dies anymore. The reason players place the palisade over a dead wolf body is so if TaToH runs by that and scouts it, it wouldn't see it then. Also, it could just be habit because they're so used to that being visible. Oh, does TaToH see the vills? He doesn't see the vills. He might see the footprints.
Yo saw him and noped right out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the footprints. I always forget about the footprints in the snow.
And
do you remember the one co-op challenge where we were playing and Emil's like, "Oh, he's got a villa over there," and you're like, "How do you know that?" "Oh, I see footprints."
I do remember that, man. I can't wait. That's why a big reason why I rescheduled the 20. Oh, TaToH saved the villager. What a play!
He just casually goes back to chopping.
Yeah, the big reason I rescheduled the 24-hour was so I could get you in at the proper time to do some co-op stuff, because that was amazing. But TaToH's villager is still useless right now. His scout is still on low HP, and the towers are going up for Yo.
Great positioning from Yo there.
I'd love to see Yo sneak a Vill in and dock now. He could run right by the lumber camp, dock, send some Vills to gold, and start pressuring TaToH's fish. Because TaToH can't take the deer. If he kills the fish... Look, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. This would be a great move. TaToH also won't have that scouted, though I think he might realize.
He's going to realize. He's going to know.
He has a fire galley queued up. He just howls really badly at the moment, Dave. Because
and that's... that's gold that TaToH doesn't have.
Well, yeah, he has another gold there, but Yo has all the momentum. Already has a pretty significant population.
And because of that house that TaToH had, the fire ships are going to be out at pretty much the same time.
Just remember, this is the power of Mongols. The longer the game goes on, well, at least if the game gets to Castle Agents even, that's where Slavs will excel. That weak villager is building another dock in the south, Dave. That could end up being such a huge deal if TaToH runs the fish.
That dude. Oh my god. I like this tower too.
Yeah.
From Yo, just adding a little bit extra pressure, supports his fire galleys. It might range the fish eventually.
TaToH needs to run his fish to the other dock. He needs to get down there. That was such a smart play with the quick wall and the dock reposition.
Oh man, I love where Yo's keeping his scout right now. I love that so much. That is such a heads up play.
Oh yeah.
At the north.
Yeah, just to keep
Look,
an eye on TaToH.
he's just patrolling back and forth because he knows the risk of a sneak villager going out for that dock. And TaToH made a gate there, I think,
I
with
bet you
that
TaToH will do it. I bet you he'll send the Vill.
That's such a heads up play. Oh my
he's sending
goodness.
the scout first. He's double checking. That scout will die. But maybe TaToH distracts the scout from Yo and sends the Vill now?
Maybe. There's also a couple wolves there.
Yeah, I noticed that. Also, TaToH's making more scouts. And Yo is sending more Vills forward. I bet you he just stonewalls that. I would stonewall so there's no potential of TaToH sneaking there.
Scout is dead now.
This is crazy messy. This is incredibly messy.
It's like messy in an organized way. Like, look at both these players. Very little idle time, and Yo's coming to tower in that little nook.
Yeah. Which tower do you prefer? The one he had originally placed or the one he chose to do?
I like the one he originally placed.
Yeah, same, because it hits the wood more, but he could build more than one tower. Still keeping an eye on that choke. And also killed one of TaToH's fishing ships a moment ago.
So, scouts are out from TaToH.
Yeah.
Yo needs something at his base. Barracks or whatever.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think that was something that Yo expected. TaToH hit that stable from him. Yo's saving food for Castle Age. So, I think just a barracks for spears would be fine, and there it is. He could go up soon, as long as he keeps his Vills alive.
He's found the south dock, too. He's going to kill that fire ship.
Oh, that'd be game-changing.
TaToH doesn't have one queued up, and the fish... No, kill the fire
ship first. He's
What are you doing?
It's the fire ship's being dumb. It's not him.
Oh no, he might
That's
lose.
huge! Well, I mean, he'll still kill fish. It's still positive. And, oh my god, TaToH has house-walled Yo's villagers. So Yo's villagers were trapped there. Oh, the gate's open though. Run. Run, Vills, run. Man, so much just happened in 20 seconds. A tower went up.
Yep.
Villager died because of the tower. Villagers died because of the trap. And fishing ships died. But TaToH lost another one to the tower on the left.
Would you rather lose those villagers at the tower from Yo or lose all your fish?
I would rather have the fish. So I would rather lose the Vills, yes.
Yeah.
And there's always a risk that Yo could lose his fish, but he's still been protecting this one gate. Though that might be short-lived.
There's the spears. There's the spears from Yo. Really, really nice play to drop that barracks down there.
Yeah, I think
a lot of players would try and go Castle Age, but you gotta be safe.
I think Yo will play safe and go up. Like, why not at this point? You have the deer. I really wish he would take... Oh, he is taking TaToH's deer. That's perfect.
Keep the spearmen near your resources, because those scouts are wandering around there. He's still making spears, but he doesn't have any on that back wood line.
Does he see this? He does. Yeah, he sees it coming. Gates? Oh, TaToH didn't... He must not have known much about this. He ran into that town center.
Nice
wow, well played from Yo. Yeah, and the spears are back. Yo's playing this near perfect now. And TaToH's farms, they haven't really kicked in yet. It's a lot slower than fish and deer. The scout counter won't do anything. There are the vills. Now, what is this? Forward archery ranges. Will he fuel age all in?
Maybe. I like how Yo tries to slow the game down.
Yeah.
Now that his messy push has stopped.
Yes.
And TaToH realizes he's trying to slow the game down, so now TaToH wants to make it messy.
Yeah.
For Yo.
That's what Yo is so good at, and that's what this build did. Made the game sloppy, put TaToH on the back foot. Once TaToH fell behind, Yo just goes up to Castle Age. TaToH could get a bit lucky. Yo could almost overchop. These trees. 16 and... Oh, watch. TaToH was waiting for the overchop. He definitely clicked the tree to realize that it'll be chopped through soon.
Yo,
see, look, the overchop! I told you! I told you, he clicked the tree and then waited. Now, the overchop didn't matter too much there, but...
Yo also sees those archer ranges. He made an outpost there.
Yeah.
So he knows, and he walled that up. He sacrificed one vill to get the other ones away. He's even made a fire ship defensively, and it's patrolling the shoreline up north.
Yeah, see... I like what TaToH has done here. This is a good few moments for him, but he's still too far behind. I really think that while he was building the ranges, he should have had a vill building a dock and pressuring the fish there.
Be very careful, Yo. These have bloodlines.
Yo will just go immediately for Mangadai. And the exposed area of his base is the front. He can castle there. Probably make a knight or two, because a knight
He's going to make a couple knights.
Yeah, and then save the stone and build the castle immediately.
Those knights are going to shred that army from TaToH.
I think that's why TaToH's made a barracks for spears. This is all-in feudal for TaToH. Scout upgrades, spear upgrades. He realizes it's now or never. He has to do damage now.
Where's he? He's sending 4 more villagers. Is he going to mining camp the stone and then tower push along with this?
Not sure yet.
What is he doing?
Not sure yet, but Yo needs to realize this is an all-in and play it very, very safe. Don't commit with low numbers of units.
Oh, he's going all in on that tower. He's going to drop a tower above it and then send his military there.
This is possible, but Yo's micro is good. Yeah, there's 2 knights on the archers and skirms. Some of the spears got hit by the TC, though TaToH is distracting the TC fire. He kills the 2 knights.
And Yo is manually targeting the villagers with the tower. Oh, this is
so good. Oh my god.
And he can't do it. Yo's defended. What a great defense.
Wow, that was great from both. TaToH, I just don't think Feudal Age could do it for him. It's a nice thought, but Yo did everything right, everything he needed to do. He's in Castle Age now. TaToH's nowhere near, so it's the option, and the only option, is to apply more Feudal Age pressure. Wow.
That was a great attempt from TaToH. If he had killed that tower and gotten his own tower up,
well,
I think if he was 30 seconds faster on that, it would have worked.
Well, it shows how smart the players are, right? Because it's similar to the Islands game. TaToH realized his military would distract the tower fire, and then Yo manually targeted the vills.
And TaToH has how many spears up north? And he's sending more villagers? Oh no! And the castle's coming down from Yo!
4 spears with armor and forging, though. That's still a lot of knights. The knights have enough upgrades. This game's over. We're going to the next game. GG.
Gee, what a nice display there from both players.
Another thing about this tower, Dave, I feel like if I would have placed one, because he placed this nice and early, I would have placed it to the left of the Dead Knight. That tile there. And had he done that, which I think would have been a perfectly fine tower, TaToH could have got the tower up there on the backside. So the initial tower placement was very smart, the defense was very smart, and the aggression was beastly. He was even fishing on TaToH's side at this point. I mean, he was really confident, denied resources. I think TaToH's all-in feudal was probably a good play. It was just too late. Maybe he should have created the scouts and gone forward earlier. By the time he went forward, Yo was already in a strong position. Okay. So they're not wasting much time in between games, which is good for us. Score is now 4-3. We'll go to the next map for Yo, which will be... No, the next map for TaToH, right? What is it? Oh, it's Team Islands. We saw Islands, now it's Team Islands. There's 2 islands in this event. So, here are the civs. Okay, there we go. Koreans and Malians for Yo, and then Byzantines and Japanese for TaToH. I would guess that he would go for Japanese here. Oh, wait, sorry guys, you can't see it all. There you go. Yeah, so maybe Koreans on islands, and then what would the last map be if we get there? It would be... Oh, Baltic. I'd go Koreans on islands.
Japanese for Baltic, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Japanese for Baltic for TaToH, and then Koreans for Team Islands, for Yo.
For sure. Malians for Baltic.
He has Malians for Baltic.
It's not bad. It's not bad, but I think the thing about Koreans is you can use tower defense and even tower rush. Could be quite a good strategy. Oh, shoot, I gotta close this game out before the next one starts. Hey T90, love your YouTube videos. Always wanted to stop by the stream, but time zones suck. Thanks for the amazing content. Well, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, time zone's gonna be rough, but a lot of people showed up today.
TaToH's got to know what civ Yo is going for too. You're not picking Koreans for Baltic.
Yeah.
like that might be one of the worst maps for
Koreans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, tell that to Tim. Didn't he win with a tower rush versus Leary once on Baltic? It wasn't Koreans.
Tim's done a lot of things.
Tim is not what you should do, I guess.
No.
That was also Mongols. And yeah, we were correct. It is Japanese for islands for TaToH, and then we have Koreans for Yo. This is another attempt for TaToH to win the best of 9. He's up 4-3, so if he loses this, he still goes to game 9, but the final 2 games will be on water maps. Team Islands here, game 9 will be Baltic if we get there. Dave, what are your thoughts about Koreans? Well, not in general, but on this map.
I'm wondering if you can mind game your opponent, because TaToH's got to assume Yo is landing. And how does TaToH respond to that? Does he overinvest in army on his own island? Does he counter land?
Yeah.
Does he go on stone early? And can Yo play against that? Can Yo just go water? Can Yo play meta with Koreans?
It's true.
And hope for the best?
I think you need to find balance. I don't think you can go all in with the landing, but you know what? I'm going to back up a little bit. I think the big problem with pro players when they play Koreans on Arabia is that they only go for the trush. Players like MBL, he'll open up with man-at-arms, go a few archers, see a position where he can place a tower, gets it up, then in Castle Age it's free guard tower with extra range, and it's strong. So I agree with you. Maybe start off with something standard and wait for his moment to place some towers forward. Team Islands is different than regular islands, though. There's no secondary islands in the center. And there's a lot more space for players, so it'll actually be more difficult to tower all of TaToH's resources. But, you know, I say that, one tower behind his current wood line, and he'd lose all of his golds if it was a Castle Age tower.
Yeah, if he makes like a beeline down the center of that map, he could basically cut him off.
And that's probably the first place he would land as well, because it's where the land juts out.
But, I mean, TaToH could always counter land, right?
Exactly, yeah. And Japanese are a lot more flexible. They have cheaper lumber camps, cheaper mining camps, cheaper mills. They save all that wood. Their fishing ships have armor, so That's another factor here, Dave. Do you want to play on water against Japanese when it's almost impossible to kill their fish? We'll see.
Man, I would have killed...
You would have killed the deer?
Yo shot the deer, garrisoned, and then shot the boar with the TC all in about half a second.
Yeah.
I would have killed that deer with the TC.
I was impressed as well. That's a lot of clicking. If you don't play the game, I think that's about, with hotkeys, almost 10 different clicks just to do everything he just did
in like
there.
a second.
In a second, yeah. It's like, yeah, crazy. Well, Yo is docking forward, which tells us aggression is coming. If he wanted to go for a wacky strategy like turtle ships, no offense to any turtles that are out there listening, you could dock in the back. But I don't think that'd be the play. I think he needs to get on TaToH's island. TaToH, he needs to fish boom most likely and use that versatility. We could easily see a landing from both.
No one's fish booming here because they're basically within sight.
Yeah, they're very close. If this was a Malay dock, Yo could probably see TaToH's
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like we've been casting together for so long. Like, that's something that you would say, but you've rubbed off on me a little bit.
Did TaToH lose a villager?
Oh,
he did. It's dead, Jim.
It's dead.
They're harvesting the food from it.
They're eating his foot. Gross. I mean, all right, if you're into that, then go for it. But
that's bad, man.
What, eating feet or losing the bill?
Both.
Both, yeah.
I mean, some people, anyone's into eating feet in this stream, all right? I'm not going to judge.
We don't want to lose our foot-eating audience, okay?
Yeah.
There's got to be one person out there, and we value you.
Listen.
We value you.
You do you, okay?
All right, well, Loon's on the way for both. That is sloppy from TaToH. Even still, I would expect Japanese to have the eco lead with the fish. And they should both be on the way to feudal. Now,
but, I mean, if Yo wants to play meta here, and TaToH's lost a villager,
yeah,
suddenly they're on even footing, right?
And I don't truly believe this is the case, but this is the caster in me, so I have to say it. Maybe TaToH's getting tired because this series has been so long.
Oh my god. Yeah, but they played... Dude,
Yo,
it hasn't been... You know, for a best of 9...
It hasn't been that long.
It's been short, man. They just started up.
Yeah.
I like it.
I know, that's if this was Sports Center, we'd have a whole segment on how...
Here comes the transfer ship.
How tired TaToH is because of the series. And because Yo has played longer than TaToH, he has more stamina. That's what Sports Center would say. That's what Age Center would say.
Yep, and then they'd bring out that random guy in the suit.
Yeah, some guy who
he'd explain the science.
Yeah,
and they always gotta list his Twitter handle like anyone even wants.
Yeah,
to hear
like
what
anyone's ever gonna look at it. Exactly.
Yeah, like George Chakowski here with the sports science. It's like no one cares, George.
It's like it says George played for so and so for so long. You find out he's been on the bench for. Anyways, we've digressed. Where's TaToH's scout at? I don't see TaToH's... Oh, boy. Hello there, my friends. Ooh. An immediate tower from Yo. And he attacks TaToH's scout. He was in feudal faster, so he got the extra attack and the speed. TaToH knows what's coming now. And he is on stone already. This is a dangerous game to be playing.
And now Yo sees where the tower placement is from. Oh, that's an outpost. Okay.
Yeah. That's smart, too.
Okay. He's gonna see those villagers walking around trying to pull a Vivi here.
Mm-hmm. Dude, it's so dangerous with Koreans. They get a single tower up. So dangerous.
And Yo's gonna have the first fire galley out.
Yeah. Remember, the fishing ships won't die to this because of how strong they are, so that might actually help TaToH.
I feel like a demo here would be great, because you know...
You mean versus the Japanese fish?
Well, like, you know the fires are going to come out anyway, so you can use the demo either against the fish or against the fires.
It's an idea. I think TaToH will lose a fishing ship. He would have. Okay, so TaToH needs the preemptive tower. Tower next to the house, tower to the right of the wood line. I mean, TaToH is no stranger to towers. He knows all about it. But I don't see that tower being very smart. Yeah, that's probably not going to stop Yo from getting his up. The thing about towers, you either under or overreact. And right there, I think TaToH maybe underreacted. Nope, never mind.
There we go.
He's fine.
That's not too bad for Yo. That tower placement from TaToH, not the greatest. He can always go around.
Yo could transport somewhere else too. It's not like these towers are boxing him off from the left. Not that the left is important, but...
And I love the fact that Yo has moved his fish to the back. He didn't lose any of them. He's going to redock at the back there. Yeah. And he's still got that fire galley.
I was going to mention that. What will happen with Yo's fish? TaToH is fish booming, though. I also love that. TaToH has a huge fish lead, a 5 fishing ship lead. Yo can't really get in. He needs to send the transport around.
He's sending it around right now, but it's being chased.
The wrong way! Oh, it probably pathed that way. That's huge. That is such a game changer.
I think Yo could possibly just start walling in TaToH to this side of the map.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take much to do it.
I mean, normally I'd say he could just go Castle Age now, and when he's in Castle, these towers get more range and whatnot, but look at the food difference. Japanese fish is nuts. 440 food for TaToH. He's doing fine, and he's also building a barrack, so he might sneak archers over to Yo's base. The economy is not very strong for Yo, and wow, 4 fishing ships queued up in the back dock. He's a little bit behind there with the fishing ship production.
He's got fires at the front, though. He's going to try and kill some of these fish, and he's actually towering there, too.
Yeah.
And TaToH coming over with a counter tower. There's a weak villager right there. She's really weak.
She could be sniped. Both towers will go up here. Have you seen a single fishing ship die?
No. Yep,
there we go.
There it is.
That was the wrong time to ask that question. Is TaToH trying for some funky walls here? I don't like it. If he is.
Got a villager.
Oh, demo, defense. Probably best that TaToH waits, but he goes in for it anyway. You know, that tower does annoy the fishing ships as well, but I don't think it will stay up. Oh my god, Yo! Oh, this is huge. Yo has somehow got a villager over here. Walled it in! And TaToH killed the tower! TaToH killed the tower! So that villager's probably dead. It should die. TaToH, shoot it. The poor guy's so confused. He doesn't know where to go. Oh, here we go. Alright, Jim's alive.
Another tower from Yo. It's not bad for Yo. It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Considering the eco bonus that TaToH has had.
No, I agree. I think it could be a lot worse, but I still don't think the situation's great. Japanese, so strong here. TaToH's kept most of his fish alive. But Yo's catching up with the fishing ship count. Yo needs to keep his vills on TaToH's island and not get landed. Can't do anything about the landing without water control, though. So he either needs to invest into a bunch of defensive towers now. Well, no, that's what he needs to do before TaToH gets the transport over. And that is something that Yo saw. That's good. Yeah, Yo saw the archery range, so he might expect that. I just don't know if he'll be prepared.
You know, I think Yo's on the hunt for this one fishing ship. It's been a bit sloppy from TaToH to not scout with a fire ship to the back of Yo's base, because he didn't kill any fish.
That's true.
And he knew that they ran away.
That's true. Yeah, he's had a lot of time. But the transport's on the way out. Now, Yo could also see the transport is coming out. And the archers.
No market from Yo either, so he can't buy his way up.
Nope. He's making his own archery range. Tell me he saw that. If he didn't see that, that could be game. That could be
serious. He's got a fire ship there. I don't think it can kill the transport.
It sees it. Okay, Yo might have reacted there. Will he tower at home? He has the stone to tower
Tower
everywhere.
On the gold.
Yeah,
right
tower
now.
on the gold.
Tower on the wood line.
Tower on the wood line, and then tower on the stone, and he's okay.
Yep. I don't love that tower, but I guess it was the safe option, right? He didn't know how quickly they were coming in. It should have been up on the hill there.
Well, I hate his eco right now. TaToH's
his eco
really
done to
far
you?
ahead. I mean, he's just ugly. That's all I have to say. He's just ugly.
What?
That's why I don't
you
like
shallow
his eco.
person. It's got a great personality.
It's a great personality. Right? Yeah, it's just not for me. Not my type. I don't even agree with making the skirms, because Well, the reason I don't agree with it is because of TaToH's beautiful decision to make the forward stable.
When's Yo going up here? He's out of fish at the back. Ooh, that's...
I wonder how long we can keep making that noise before all the viewers leave. Oh,
maybe we'll get some viewers. I don't know. There's some foot eaters here.
Yeah, that's true.
Some weird people.
That's true.
Good response from Yo to this landing. Really good response.
Yeah, I like the skirm micro as well. Skirms versus the archers, villagers versus
And he's going up to castle age, which means all these towers gonna get upgraded, and he's still got those villagers on.
He doesn't know about
TaToH's
the stable,
island.
though. That stable will be huge. Oh my goodness.
He knows now.
Now he knows. Yeah. Also, TaToH's transported some crossbows to the right, and there's no tower on the stone, Dave. So that stone will be denied temporarily.
Is Dort not in the tournament because he is number 1?
TaToH has a 12 population lead. Make that 13.
He still hasn't responded to those crossbows at the back.
Maybe the O's the tired one. Let's get our Sports Center analyst in on this one. I think it's over, Dave. I think it's over. TaToH's so far ahead. Like I hate to be negative Nancy, but while Yo has the towers, a lot of them are getting shot down. Yo's even getting Bodkin arrow, or TaToH's even getting Bodkin arrow. Well, that will help with that, and he's making rams. And there's nothing from Yo to keep those towers up from rams. There's nothing over there anymore, except a few villagers.
And I mean, Yo doesn't even have a market to abuse here.
No, doesn't have a market. It doesn't have anything to go to now with Koreans. The only thing Koreans are good at is towers.
Well, at least he cleared up that night, so now he can send some stuff over to maybe deal with those crossbows, but...
Dave, that initial tower on the woodline hurt Yo so much. If he built it in between the lumber camps, it would be saving his stone right now. So panic market time for him.
Is he gonna buy a castle?
Well, he could.
Siege Workshop coming up on TaToH's base.
We have to remember that all 3 of TaToH's golds are on this part of the screen. Right where the Siege Workshop's going up. So, if Yo can keep that tower up, make some siege.
Get rid of these crossbows. Hit the ram with the villagers.
Yeah.
No,
he can't. He'll have to go for another tower. The Siege Workshop will probably die as well. There's always a risk that a knight could come around to snipe the Mangonel. Yo.
He's cleared up the crossbows at his base, and look at that villager to the left of his base.
Walden.
And a turtle ship!
What?
We have turtle ship!
Let's go! It's comeback time, boys! Hey.
Japanese fish. Can't fight that.
I wish a Repairville could get on top of the turtle. Just repair it as it rides around or sails around. That would be great.
What, they'd be like impaled on the spikes?
No, they just get in between the spikes.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
It's alright. I mean, the villagers are already getting thrown into harm's way at Yo's base. It wouldn't be a very different life.
You know, this is another game where I'm looking at Yo's economy and I'm thinking, it's kind of better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Like, he's hanging in
He's
again.
hanging in, yeah, and that's what Koreans need to do. And
the turtle ships are doing work!
Fish. Oh my god!
Yo! Can't kill Japanese fish, it's fine.
I think you need quite a few fire ships to kill these things, too.
Oh, demos!
Oh! No, I think you need 3 demos. Nah, that's okay. You used 2 demos. That one was already weak.
That's hilarious, dude. His strategy was turtle ship. And look at what he's done to that tower. He's walled it in. It's the last tower on TaToH's base.
Mm-hmm. Bring the turtle ship over. Bring the turtle ship over and save the tower. Okay, what's going on inside the turtle ship? Because it takes a long time to shoot that cannonball. Like how many guys are pulling the slingshot back?
Look at the Vil count, dude.
You're right. It's crazy.
What? He's done way more damage. Like, he's just held on, and he's been super annoying.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, After all is said and done, he might lose these vills. I say might. Yeah, I think he will lose these vills. So TaToH will have a slight vill lead, but Yo will have his own islands with 2 TCs.
What are you doing?
So.
You gotta make some houses, Yo. What are you doing, man? You've been house forever.
Yeah, they played a lot. That happens, and messy games make for messy situations. You know what? He lost the vills, so he's no longer housed. Pro strategies. Also, the turtle ship in the back. Boom. Goes down.
He's got another one queued up, and he's got another one killing the fish. TaToH's lost a lot of fish to turtle ships.
It's such a dumb unit. They're not even rowing. How is it?
Listen.
There's not even a sail. How is this working?
Listen.
I have so many questions. Right. I'm listening.
Turtle ships don't need to answer your questions, okay?
All right.
It's not even like in the water. It's just floating on top of the water.
It's just levitating, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the oars are in the sands now. That makes sense. They put their feet in the water and push. Well, how are there deep fish? That doesn't make any sense. If there's deep fish, the water is not shallow enough for that to be possible. I need answers. Meanwhile, Yo's booming up. Yo is booming up. Oh, someone said it's a real turtle. Okay, that makes more sense. Also, as we had mentioned a few times, how Yo saved his fish was crucial. He's redocked a few times on the back. Still fishing.
TaToH's loading up to the transport ship again.
With rams too, huh?
Yeah, but the turtle ship, he sees it.
Oh my god, does he see it? Yo, react to it.
He doesn't see it.
Oh, there's a new turtle ship in the dock, but the dock goes down. Oh. That could have changed the game if he would have sniped that. Still think he's way behind, but
he could get a castle down soon, I think.
He'll just tower. He'll just tower, and TaToH's military will do nothing. It's gonna be so tough for TaToH to finish this off. Well, I say that, and
he didn't tower.
Yo hasn't reacted. He hasn't had the time to tower. Smart play from TaToH. He could also ram down the towers with those 2 rams. That's an important hill for Yo. Perfect transport from TaToH. 97 population.
Get that TC down. Get the villagers in there.
Another
get him in. Get him in. Get him in.
Another dead vill. Ugh. I'm back to making.
He's got a siege workshop now. So Mangonel coming out to try and counter this, and he's got another turtle ship created.
Let's go. Well, if it's a real turtle, the turtle should just come on the land. That would solve all of his problems.
Not if it's a sea turtle.
Sea turtles can
get when they like lay eggs.
Yeah, lay some eggs on TaToH's crossbows. He'll get out of here. TaToH's
never heard that sentence before. Never heard that one before.
We get to some really weird places when we cast together. We get to some really weird places. TaToH is transporting vills now. I believe he wants to tower himself now. That would make a whole lot of sense.
What's that turtle ship doing? Why are you just sitting there attacking the house? Oh no.
So I think 3 fire ships seems to be more than enough to respond to 1 turtle. Oh, TaToH's adding a stable. Yeah, he knows he needs a knight. Kill the mango. This is where Yo should tower the hill. There's no reason either tower or castle the hill now.
Here come the crossbows. He sees the mangonel. Wow, that was a hit and run there.
That was a hit and run. It was rolling as it shot. Oh.
Oh, the monk. No, the monk.
Oh. Ouch. And now there's no monk to convert the knight. TaToH micros. He sends the knight in. Yo had another monk around here. I don't know where it went. Oh, it's going to the left side. Oh, because TaToH's built tower in a stable over there.
I think he's going to save this mango, though.
Yeah, he will. Doesn't save the hill. TaToH is towering the Korean player. He's saying, how do you like it?
Less than 3.
Hey, Japanese towers are pretty beastly as well.
Yo is building up turtle ships in the back.
Oh boy. I think that's the comeback move.
2 turtles could take down those fire ships, if micro correctly.
Turtles cannot answer the towers, though. And TaToH will soon click up to the Imperial Age. He's been safe at home.
Why do you keep killing houses, yo? Kill the units.
It's a thing that players do intentionally. They build houses on the shoreline. Maybe not in this case, but they build houses on the shoreline so players patrol their navy into it. It's actually... I wish they could remove that from the game. There's no reason navy should patrol in the houses.
I don't think they should remove that.
Well, I think
you want your stuff to be able to patrol into buildings.
I think that they should remove it just for my games when I play Islands, which is never. So it would never be seen.
I'd love to see a demo here to support the turtles instead of extra turtles.
What's more explosive than a turtle ship, man? Come on. I like how he's microing it.
They do splash damage, man.
Oh my goodness. Well, that shot missed. It'll take another
there's another one coming out.
Uh-oh. TaToH sending demos. This game's over, man. Wait, Yo's also on the way to Imp, though.
What?
I didn't realize that. We're too focused on the turtle micro.
Look how many units TaToH has queued up over there on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
This might be the set.
And TaToH also snagged that relic and will transport it back home. Yo has one relic. That will be it for him on this island. Nope, I lied. There's a second, but TaToH will have at least 3.
You know, with a mangonel and keeps, he might be able to stall this out here on the right side.
You mean keep
if he gets this tower down?
You mean keep himself in the game?
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But he doesn't get the tower up, and TaToH's micro is excellent. So this has happened a few times in the island games, where populations are similar, but one person is struggling to hold land. It's normally the deciding factor. The fact that TaToH has pressure and map control on Yo's island. The only thing Yo can do now, first he has to clean everything up TaToH has, and then win water. Or he could just defend and win water.
He has more on water than TaToH does. He's got 3 turtle ships.
If he gets elite turtle, how much does elite turtle ship even cost?
Oh no, dude! Like, no, you don't even want to go there, man. It's not even like it gives you 350 HP, so they're beastly.
Yeah.
But like, look, he's making more docks, dude.
He's not making more turtles, surely.
I want more turtles, and he's attacking the rams with the knights.
Yeah.
He's killing the villagers, making that tower.
That tower will go up for TaToH. Oh no, it won't. TaToH bails. Koreans are hard to kill. They're very difficult to kill off. I still think that tower dies. TaToH probably can't stay on the hill for very long. What is Yo doing with his docks, though, Dave? He's not doing anything. He doesn't have... Well, he does have resources. There's just too much going on for him. Way too much going on for him right now.
Oh, good mangonel shot. The tower's gonna go down.
Yep. Garrison.
Well, one's going up, one's going down.
Yeah. Conversion.
If he gets it,
no.
Knight. Oh, it was close.
That would have helped an awful lot.
I think he can stop this push though.
Yeah, but then what? TaToH has fast fires already.
But if Yo manages to clear this up, the ecos are fairly similar. He's got the Korean towers. I don't know. I'm looking for options here.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to be positive.
He's got 3 turtles queued up in those docks.
Oh my god.
If he wins with turtle ships, I swear to god.
Well, TaToH swooped in with 2 knights, sniped a monk and a mangonel. That was clutch. I think TaToH should just spam light cav and rams, and then focus on water. But nothing changes in Imp with these turtle ships. They don't get any stronger.
Yo's getting ballistics.
Dude, I want him to get elite turtle ship just to see it. What is it? 1,000, 1,200 food, maybe 500 gold. Does anyone know? Chat, can you help me out?
I'm gonna check right now. I'm gonna check right now.
Because he can't do anything else. Oh boy, forward castle from TaToH. 1,000 food, 800 gold.
Yeah.
Made too expensive. There's too few of them. I think we know these things. We know that the situation is bad. It's been bad for Yo for a long time. TaToH has played too good on water maps. That is one of the strengths of Yo's as well. I saw a few comments asking how Yo normally performs on water maps. He performs well. He's beaten everyone on water maps until he met TaToH. But also...
TaToH couldn't kill that bombard cannon. He's trying. He's dropped the castle there.
Yeah.
The Rams are going down. Yo is trying hard, man.
He is. He wants this to go to the Baltic game. You know, if he could find the stone and transport to TaToH's island and start towering him, that could do something for him. But right now, he can't breathe.
The only thing I don't like about Yo's defense here is he hasn't used his turtle ships. Like, he's had 2 idle in the left forever. Yeah. He's lost the 3 in the middle.
To be honest.
Yeah.
They're not good enough.
I think they are good enough if he actually used them.
Yeah, maybe if he had 5 or 6 instead of 1 at a time. But he's felt this need to push back at all times. He doesn't have the patience that he needs because of this pressure. TaToH researched Yasama, so his towers are just as awful as Yo's towers are now. But he placed 2 of them and lost them to the bombard cannon, which he's trying to kill. And oh, if he kills that. No, Yo, you can't lose bombard cannons like this. You don't have the gold. Oh my goodness. Not the next one, too. Whew. He's lost some expensive units. Turtle ships, bombard cannons.
But TaToH's lost a lot of knights, too, tossing them in there.
Look at Yo's resources. Please, Yo, get elite turtle ship just for the lulz.
Dude, he's got
so many resources.
How is he still in this game? How many times have I said that?
Well, it's islands, man. Islands, it takes forever to finish someone off. Because TaToH doesn't have a lot of land. He might clear this castle up. He might.
TaToH's loading that in to the transport ship. Is he going to go around to the back? Oh my god, look at Yo's eco. He's running out of wood.
He is running out of wood. TaToH should tower the left side again. TaToH just researched elite cannon galleon. So, good luck.
You know what counters elite cannon galleon?
Elite turtle ships.
Elite turtle ship.
You know what would be funny is if the elite turtle ship upgrade made them row with the oars. That'd be great. Oh wow, look at this navy on the left. Woo! Choo choo! Oh,
is that the sound that ships make?
They do. And that's only the sound that ships make when they're not rowing. Have you ever seen a ship not rowing with their oars but moving? If you haven't heard the choo-choo. You know, your silence is killing me. Can you just...
I'm just gonna let you talk yourself.
No, that's easily the best comeback you could ever have with me, is just stay silent. That's much worse than anything you could ever say.
Oh, don't lose the cannons.
Oh, TaToH just
TaToH actually got
Baruto.
Yeah, so he can unpack pretty quick here.
Am I saying that right, or is it Kappa? No, it's not Kappa. That's a Twitch emote.
Kappa Baruto.
Kappa Baruto. It's like Kappa Frax. Well, micro, yo. The Trebs will doink you. Oh.
Oh no.
It's rough.
I like how TaToH hasn't even invested
No.
That's not good.
TaToH hasn't invested what? Sorry.
Into Cavalier upgrade?
Nah, he doesn't care. Japanese Cav are pretty weak anyway because they lack the final armor upgrade.
But it's such a cheap
it's
tech upgrade, you know?
It's true. Look at these majestic cannon galleons. How beautiful. I love it.
Cannon galleons or turtle ships?
I mean, they're both very majestic.
Here come the turtle ships.
I like how half of the fires are grouped with the turtle ships, so they're slow. It's a slow fire ship, not a fast fire. Dude, Yo will clean this up with fast fires and 2 turtles.
Here come the reinforcements, though.
Yeah. Well, Yo's still hanging on. He has golds. He doesn't have space. TaToH's building yet another castle. He's repairing his trebs. He has done a great job at holding this position. Not easy to do against Koreans. This is stupid.
This is dumb.
The bombard cannon.
This is so dumb.
Oh my god. Oh, he got it! He got it! And now the samurai are being upgraded. Samurai will do work. And Yo calls the GG.
Oh man, what a set.
TaToH wins 5-3. What a performance from him, Dave. So, as I think back, I think TaToH's preparation, yet again, was slightly better. Regicide Fortress comes to mind. Mind gamed Yo into picking Goths, and he had Celts. Here, I like the fact that TaToH had Japanese prepared for this. I felt like Yo came close in the other water match where he picked Vikings. Yo was outplayed by TaToH in the late stages. TaToH's decision making was just slightly better, but this series was really high level.
Yep, and I think the maps had something to do with it too. Like Cross, he got that really good map for Spanish.
Yeah.
If his map was open and he was against Huns, maybe it's a different story there.
The two games,
it's a bunch of little things, right?
Yeah, it's like a bunch of little things. It always is. The thing that the two games that come to mind was Cross. I think Yo had the lead, and then he lost his pawns. And I said it at that time. I think that was a big mistake. Yo should have won that game, in my opinion, if he would have held on to the pawns. Then the Islands game, Italians Vikings game. Yo was in a strong position to finish that one off. TaToH held on and came back. If those games would have been different, Yo would have won today, but TaToH came back in those matches and he finished Yo off here with Koreans. Well played. Go to
also,
the achievements, though.
Didn't call a single re. I don't think there was a map that justified it, but he didn't call a single re all day.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I can't think of an instance where he needed to. TaToH's re's, easy to say now, but probably made a lot of sense. 135 kills for TaToH.
90. Nice set.
We felt like this game was over for a while. We were trying to find things to talk about. We knew TaToH's eco was stronger. More food, more wood, more stone, more gold. What a performance from him. 89% of the map was explored by TaToH, a little bit more than Yo, and of course he had the relics for late game. So let's just think back to Yo's performance in this event. He 3-0'd Leary, right? What happened with Yo versus Leary? I forget.
I'd like to say I told you so, but all of these series were
I think he 3-0'd Leary.
It just shows how
he 3-2'd MBL with a fantastic set. And then in the group stage, he actually 3-0'd TaToH, which makes TaToH's performance in the finals even more impressive. TaToH also 3-0'd Leary. Everyone who played Leary swept him. He 3-2'd MBL, and then it was a very close final, but he won versus Yo 5-3. So I think, just like I said, starting the day, the players are very close at the high level. Even when you're looking at Viper winning tournaments, it's always been close. Hidden Cup 2, Viper won by one single game. This game, or this small event, MBL lost 3-2 twice. TaToH won 5-3 after losing 3-0. It's all over the place. And I think we should do more of this, man. I think the performances are good. The sets are good. What's also cool is it's just over the course of a few days, or maybe a week next time. It's not something that's drawn out over many months and can get tiring. Wow. Dave, this is the first time that you and I have casted together and got over 3,000 viewers, I think, since Hidden Cup 2, man.
Oh, nice. This is like the third time we've casted together since Hidden
That's
Cup
true.
2.
There hasn't been many times. So
you had like
Logic would tell
your
you,
sound thing, and then like you moved, and then...
I mean, it has been 4 months since Hidden Cup 2, but Logic says that the only reason we hit the viewers is because you stopped by today.
Yep.
Obviously. It has nothing to do with TaToH and Yo.
No.
Nothing. Well, thanks, man.
Moms.
It was fun. You woke up early.
It was good.
After staying up late. It was great. Happy with the games. Happy with our cast. Thanks for being here, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So, chat, thank you all for stopping by today. I'm actually going to take off, I think. There's 3,000 of you here, and I feel bad to do so, but I'm going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I have an interesting week coming up. My mom's visiting my new place. So Monday I'll probably do YouTube work, and then Tuesday, Wednesday I'll be off. And I'll be back Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. Next weekend, there's an amazing event as well. I'll be casting all weekend. It's called the Mono Civ Cup. There will be 16 players. The players have not yet been decided, but a lot of high-level players like Viper, Doubt, TaToH, Vinchester, and basically the way it works is if you're seeded first, you get the 16th worst civilization. If you're 16th seed, you get the best civilization. And the players have to play with their civilization throughout the entire weekend event. So make sure you're there. Oh, we got to talk to TaToH. I don't know if you could stick around, Dave.
Do we have a winner interview?
Yeah, I told TaToH I'd talk to him.
Amazing series and great casting.
Thanks for the reminder, chat.
You're highly entertaining, and I've improved a lot with your videos.
Let me find him. Thank you so much for Chilo and Tarzes. I don't see him on Vuble. I'm trying to hunt him down for you guys. He said he would do it yesterday. I asked him ahead of time. Hi. Discord? Well, in the meantime, Golgoy, thanks for being there. HTG Sun, thank you. Rygos says, stream with mom. No, I'm not going to stream with my mom. That would be awkward. Majir, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you, Azte, Rutro, Aaron, Iphenix, thank you all for the primes. Hammer, thank you for 6. Yes, Doubt's not in the tournament because he's God. He's number 1. He's too good. They still have more names to get to, but I think TaToH will join up right now, so. I gave him access to the casting booth, Dave. I hope you don't mind.
Yep, that's fine.
Are you gonna like help me out in the interview because I suck with interviews?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hey. What's up, TaToH? Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Man, are you tired?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah, 4 hours of games almost?
Oh, yes.
TaToH, you lost to Yo in the group stage. It was a 3-0 win for Yo. What adjustments did you make going into the best of 9, or if any?
Just playing more, as I said, like making better decisions and not overreacting a lot.
Yeah.
Because when I lost to Yo, it was not like he destroyed me.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It was clear games. Like, it was more or less, well, probably the island was the worst for me in that set. So, yeah, I just adapted a bit more.
Okay.
This time.
So, first thing I want to talk about, again, is the draft. Let me show the draft to the viewers. Man, TaToH, this draft stuff excites me. Does anyone have the link? Because I closed it.
I think you need to join the website.
Oh yeah, there's a history. Hold on.
The history.
Real professional there.
Shut up. Yo versus TaToH, perfect. Okay, so this was it. Funny enough, when TaToH had played Leary, I asked him questions about it, and it was a similar thing where Leary picked Mayans and Regicide Fortress. So TaToH assumed that he could go Goths and get away with it and get the win, and he did. TaToH, you chose Mayans with Regicide Fortress. Did you expect Yo to go Goths and counterpick?
Yes, I thought he was going to open with Mayans, but when he led me Mayans, I knew that he was going for Goth.
Ah, yeah.
Because he was the first pick.
Yeah, so he was the first pick. He let you get Mayans, so you figured he was going to pull your trick on you and pick Goths last.
Yeah. That's why Kells was my last pick as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thinking that he was going for Goths, so I picked Kells.
Wow, you counterpicked the counterpick. That's sick, man.
Yeah.
Were you worried a bit?
Maybe he didn't pick Goths. So.
Yeah.
Were you worried a bit in that game when he got like 4 relics?
Not really.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to lose there with Kelce.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I thought he was going to push my castle fast, but I guess he didn't have because in Castle 8, Haskas are better.
Yeah.
So I thought he was going for like more like eco approach and push with threats before I can get the Libor Raider, and that was the only threat I had.
Yeah, I thought that he might go all in castle, or at least flood a lot more in early imp. What do you think of the hand cannon choice? I still think hand cannons was a mistake because he gave you too much time. But
yeah, I like hand cannons.
Yeah, okay, all right. Well, moving on.
I would have gone for champions right away.
Yeah, okay. Well, thank you for saying that, TaToH, because that's what I felt. It feels good that you agree. Okay. Briefly go through the games. Game number 2, No, that was game number 2. So game number 3 was...
That was the cross, wasn't it?
That was the cross, yes. And TaToH, what changed the game for you there, man? Because I feel like you did fall behind slightly.
I think my transition from Dark Age to feudal, like I kept too many villagers on foot.
Okay.
And then I didn't have wood to actually make I was late on the southern lake because I didn't have wood. I couldn't make the dock. So I was struggling a lot with wood at the start, and that's kind of what made me be behind, because I didn't send
more
earlier
to wood.
To wood.
Do you think?
Well, I mean, you made so many walls. That's probably why you didn't have wood.
That's true.
You walled really early there. You had a nice base actually for Spanish.
Yeah, but still, like, I think I had too many villagers on foot because I reached feudal with 500 foot. I didn't need that.
Yeah, maybe you just didn't adapt as well, and it was the pressure from Yo with the towers and forcing you with the defensive towers. Those are the types of things where you have to keep an eye on that, I guess, and transfer vills around. Makes sense. But for me, TaToH, the way Yo was playing it was near perfect. He had control of almost 3 pawns, actually. But then you took the pawn to the north, and where the game really shifted was when you took his pawn in the back with that sneak. That was awesome.
Yeah, he had too many pieces. I didn't expect him to have that many pieces there.
Yeah.
So when I killed a piece, I mean, I knew that I was behind, but when I killed a piece, I was a bit more confident that I could come back.
Well, I don't have anything else to bring up on that game, but the positioning and your micro on that was fantastic. The hill, I think, decided it for you. But again, you only gained that hill because you killed the fish. Otherwise, I think he might have been able to mass more CA.
Yeah, probably. And I thought he was booming because he didn't have even +2 and no bloodline. So I thought, oh, maybe he's booming and he's going for fast Imperial. That's why I tried to push him as well.
It was an interesting one, TaToH, because I think he was on 3 TCs and you were on 1. But because you were raiding him so much, I don't think that he had the most efficient eco. Because you only fell behind by 10 or something.
Yeah, it was pretty close. And he survived. He was really resilient today.
Yeah.
In a lot of the games. Like, you seemed like you were having a tough time killing him, but like he was surviving, dude.
Yeah. It was really hard to finish the games.
All right, just thinking through some of the ones that really excited me. Well, Mongolia, after the Mind game, you saved Mayans, got to Mongolia, and you beat Aztecs, which was a game that he wanted to win. Aztecs on Mongolia, normally you're expecting a victory there.
Yeah. I knew that. The thing is that with his civilization, it was super obvious in which maps he will play each civilization.
Yeah.
So I could adapt way better, and because I was ahead as well in the score, so I could play a bit more with the civilizations there. Because like Britons, for example, that was a disaster game because my villagers, like, the idea was not to tower us, otherwise I would have picked Incas, right?
Yeah, okay.
The problem is that my villagers, like, I was going to build a TC and then I saw him build a TC there, and then I had to walk and find another.
Okay.
And also, like, with Britons, I want to be on a corner and
to wall and go archers and spears. Yeah,
but I was just in the middle. Okay, so I decided to go for something a bit solo.
Okay, so I kind of explained it during my cast, but I want to touch on this as well because I think you're spot on saying your decision making was just better today. In the Mayan and Aztec game, everyone knows plumes are strong, but had you gone Drush into like FC, Drush into straight plumes, I think Yo probably would have towered, broken through your walls, and killed you. So was that kind of your logic with going up to feudal so quickly so you could build defensive towers?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
I knew he was going forward.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, he has tower us almost every single game. So I knew that in probably that's one of the mistakes I would have made. Like, stay stubborn and try to go FC. But in this case, I knew that with my map, if I just wall a bit with 2 towers, and then I will get faster castle time.
Okay.
And then adapt from there.
Did you say that's why you had called your restart? Because there was a map gen where your map was way more open. Or was that just a bad map in general?
I think the map was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it was super open, but still, both stones were forward.
Yeah, okay. So you wanted the safe
with
stone.
Mayans, I need a hill.
Yeah.
With Mayans, I need the stone, for sure.
Well, I mean,
like, it's more important than the goal almost.
Well, the map for Yo was like Black Forest on that one, so that was a really good restart. Dude, one more thing, and then I don't know if Dave has any more questions. You built that castle on the secondary island in the Viking Italians war, and then Yo showed up with a ram and a few skirmishers. What were you thinking when he was trying to distract with the longboats?
I didn't realize the first one.
Yeah.
I saw a random one ram there. I was, why is there only one ram? But yeah, then I knew that he was trying to say more. I realized another one, so I killed.
Yeah,
there was 6 rams. There was 6 siege rams in that.
I thought he was going to bully it anyways. Like he was have the time to drop it, but in the last second. And then the third one, I just realized too late.
Yeah.
He was super close. I think I shot once, but they didn't kill the transport.
Yeah, they were both close. When you killed the one with 6, it was on the shore. So
yeah.
There's a lot going on there. All right, Dave, any questions for him?
Turtle ships.
Oh boy.
Yay or nay? They did work, man. They did well, but do you think he overinvested in them, or he didn't make enough, or didn't control them?
I think he was struggling with Deco anyways. Like, I forced him to react on land as well, because he saw my ratchet range, so he had to build skirmishes and then upgrade them. So I think his Eco was a bit weaker as well. So I don't think he could afford too many. And the thing is that I think I should, or at least that's what I expected, like way more, like had way more economy than him.
Yeah. Do you think that every strategy that Yo was going to try, every map that where he would use his Civ, do you think it was just too obvious? Because to me, especially in some of the group stage games, for a lot of the players, when they would pick Civs, I knew exactly what they're going for each time. Whereas with you, there were a few where I wasn't sure what strategy yours would be with the Civs. Like with the landings, for example. Like it seemed you made it look so easy when he would land you. So easy. But with other players, sometimes they get surprised by that. Was it like, do you think that maybe MBL and Leary struggled because they didn't know to expect something, or maybe it was just execution and decisions?
Well, I think it was too obvious in this case that he was going for Towers because there's no point to get Korean.
Exactly,
for
yeah.
So I knew that I actually, like, he did the same. That's why I don't understand as well.
Okay.
He did the same against Leary, right?
Yeah.
He went Tower. And I feel like it's too much investment into that.
Yeah.
And if I don't know, you are blind. That's the thing. Like you drop your village there and you don't know where to tower.
Exactly.
Anymore.
It's very risky. Whereas you just played safe and you boxed him out. Anyways, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Well played. I'm sure you're really excited to get that result against Yo, because I think in a lot of the competitive sets against Yo in the past, you've not struggled, but you've lost, right? So to win 5-3 versus him today was really impressive, and you're in great form. It's exciting to see you getting this win today.
Thank you. I also, like, I remember the last game on Hideka that we faced each other. We was 2-2, and then we played cross Spanish versus Hans.
Yes, see, I said that. Thank you. And in that game, TaToH, if you would have had the map you had today, you would have won. Like, maybe. I mean, maybe. Like, your map, I remember your map was atrocious. I think he lamed you, too. Did he steal a boar?
Yeah, he steal one boar and 2 sip, I think.
Yeah.
So the laming part helps here in Spanish, I would say.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Well, yeah, I remembered that series because I think you would have done really well in Hidden Cup 2, but getting past Mr. Yo is always going to be a tough task. So
yeah. I have faced him a lot of times this year so far.
Yeah, it's weird how that's happening, right? So are you going to play in the Mono Civ Cup tournament next weekend?
No, I cannot. I'm going on Tuesday to Croatia for 1 week.
Oh, wow. Well, congrats, man. Enjoy your time.
You. Yeah, it will be. I'm looking forward for it as well.
Sweet. Well,
I cannot play it, but it looks nice.
Well,
I think I would like it.
Let me know what it's like. I'll see you in a few weeks at the ECL LAN in Manchester, so we'll both have a busy month.
Yeah, thank you, guys, and have a good one. Bye-bye.
Yep.
Bye, TaToH.